I get my phone? Or maybe it's on
Your
the
phone? I'm not sure where it is, babe. What's up, guys? I actually started the stream prematurely, but we're gonna do it anyway, so we're gonna wing it here. So we're gonna do a live stream. Usually we do a Patreon stream once a week, but today is gonna be the public stream, the once a month. By the way, I've been getting a lot of comments about not getting notifications when our videos go up. Please make sure you're clicking on that bell icon when in our channel pages, so then you'll get a notification. Like these live streams that I do, they will, you know, at most usually be up for only a day, so you won't really see them. You'll have to sort of like tune in relatively around the same day that we do them, so having that bell notification will help. Yeah, and then like the other live streams, I also do them on my gaming channel, which I'm about to rename to
Livestream Asia.
Livestream Asia, because I'm having technical issues with streaming the games. The capture card, I mean, my computer isn't fast enough to do it, so yeah, we might just stick with just the streams. You guys can check that out. I have links on my channel. But yeah, today we're gonna do mukbang.
Sponsored.
We're not really sponsored.
Not at all.
This is sort of like the last minute kinds of foods that we'll eat. I guess people are interested in what we eat. We did a hot pot the other day, and we're about to do it. I said, hey, we should do the live stream on the hot pot because somebody wanted to know a recipe, which is, I mean, for like an Asian person like me and Mayu, it's like, do we even need to do a recipe? There really isn't a recipe. That's how like a lot of Asian recipes are. It's just like you put a little bit of this and you taste it and you feel like you put a little bit of that kind of. But yeah, I mean, hot pot, there isn't a set recipe. You just put in whatever you want, unless you're Mayu or Japanese. I think it's a Japanese thing. Then you can't mix land-based meat with sea-based meat. Anyways, let's see. I have to check the comments manually if anybody is even on. I'm not even sure. I hope somebody is on.
Anybody on?
I don't know.
Saying I want to watch.
It would be stupid if this wasn't even streaming correctly. Yeah, it's on. Look, boom. Ding. Ding.
Nobody watching.
Nobody's watching. Oh God. Nobody's watching it. All right. So it is what it is. Dun dun dun.
Let me eat a chicken anyway.
I'm feeling really sad right now. Nobody watches it.
I really don't give any notification.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really give notification for these live streams. But we will do what we planned on doing. What are we eating right now? So, yeah, we were originally going to do hot pot, but it actually, although there isn't much preparation, there's still a bit of preparation. You have to do you have to clean the cabbage. That's probably the most labor-intensive thing that we do. Other than that, there's not much, but we felt really lazy today because we had a sort of a long day. So we decided to do KFC as our source of protein. And then Mayu felt like doing something healthy. So are these pre-mixed vegetables, babe? Did you get the pre-mixed ones?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Ouch. Did you use all of it? Like, both of this is like...
No.
No? Half of it?
60%.
60%? So we could probably use it 2 times, and if I'm not wrong, it's still 100 baht, right?
90 something baht. 91, 90 baht?
Yeah, so it's about $3, so it's $1.50 for both of us. 75 cents for this much salad. Mayu did cook up, it looks like bacon and...
Bacon, mushrooms. And then garlic.
It looks pretty delicious, right?
And then I put tomato, cherry tomato, and then cheese in it.
Yeah, she put little bits of cheese and cherry tomato.
They already have a good seasoning. You don't need to add any dressing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Did you already put the seasoning in there?
No.
Which dressing did you use?
No, I season it for the bacon and then what do you call this? Mushroom thing with garlic, salt, shoyu, and then pepper, black pepper in it.
I see.
It's quite salty because the bacon is smoked bacon.
Oh. When did we get smoked bacon, babe?
I bought it by myself.
The other day, she wrapped it up in some zucchinis, and then it was really good. You just put like pepper and salt in it, right? Yeah, it was really good. It's like, you know, we do it with asparagus in the States a lot, but asparagus is pretty expensive out here. But zucchini is pretty good. You know, they're both green. It doesn't cost that much. How much was the smoked bacon, though? That's probably pretty
One buy one get free was that.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
55 something? I don't know.
55 baht? But
For
we've been
two.
using it for a couple times already, right? Yeah, it's quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, it's not necessary to put bacon, but that definitely adds a bit to it. $1.50 for buy one get one free bacon packs. And then these mushrooms are really cheap. I don't even, it's probably like $1 for like a whole pack.
No, this mushroom is cheaper mushroom.
Oh yeah? How much?
Like 19 or 18 baht.
Yeah, like 50 cents. I mean, it's almost like, I can't even calculate it into the overall cost. It's just we get it and then we throw it into different soups all the time. It lasts like a week at least, and we're cooking all the time. So yeah, and the cherry tomatoes are probably like $1 for a whole pack, right? Yeah, and then we use it in many different things too. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what it costs to sort of like make your own salad at home. Not much. I mean, you can go really bare minimum and just do lettuce. Yeah, like it's tough to give like I've always wanted to sort of do like this cost of living vlog, but it's hard because it definitely varies on different people, and as you start living out here, you understand how to minimize your budget. Like some of these base ingredients I mentioned, like the salad, this is quite common to get salad for like $3. This big package of pre-made like salad, hydroponic salad. But you can go all expensive and get the...
Or you can go cheap and buy each lettuce.
Get the organic ones.
And then wash it by yourself.
Yeah, I could do that too. You could get a bunch if you're eating salad all the time. Let me see. I already know how this is gonna taste. It's gonna taste amazing. Looks so good.
Like my Chinese friend, she doesn't want to cook at home because buying food is cheaper outside. And if you cook at home, the electricity bill will, goes up. But if you think long term for your health, I bet I recommend her to just cook at home, whatever the soup or salad, because in the end you're gonna get like lack of the vegetable. I mean, your body needs more veggies.
Yeah.
And then I don't see a lot of Thai foods has a veggies in it.
Vegetables are actually probably the most expensive thing out here.
Yeah, then like you don't eat sometimes every day. Sometimes it's like full of veggies, but
I mean, it's not even. It's like most of it's papaya.
Papaya
fruits, but it still has fiber
still
and
a lot
stuff.
of fibers, I guess. It's considered as a vegetable for the Thai people, I guess. That's why they're eating for the salad.
That's as much of a regular vegetable dish you'll have when you just eat street food. So I don't know.
There's many things deep fried, you know. It was easy to cook and it's sanitary and stuff. You can kill bacteria all over it. If you go to street food.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff you don't have to.
This kind of.
Yeah. I mean, street food is generally going to be wok food, right? Deep fried. Thai cuisine is, they say, it's based like 50% on Indian spices, but the cooking methods are based on Chinese. So it's gonna be a lot of wok, deep fried foods.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it's that healthy for you.
This is not healthy too.
It's probably not. I'm sure there's people that can get away with just eating that, but I speak from experience that I start to have stomach issues a year into it, especially like when you first come here, because as a guy you're partying all the time and you're drinking alcohol quite a bit. So, you know, ever since I met Mayu, I've sort of almost cut alcohol out of my diet. I'll still drink.
Let's drink peanut makgeolli. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah?
finish that one.
I'll still drink a beer if, you know, I have a meetup with a subscriber or whatnot, but I tend to try to drink the better beers, even if I'm paying a little bit more, because the brewing standards out here aren't that great. I've even heard from some people that they even use formaldehyde in the brewing, which I don't know about chemicals. I mean, I'm sure it's relatively acceptable to use it. That's why they use it, but I don't think it's good.
Udon makgeolli.
This is what we got in Jeju Island. When we went to... No, we didn't buy it in Udo Island, but they'll sell it in Jeju Island.
Yeah, I bought a supermarket at Udo. That's in Jeju.
Do we buy it at the supermarket, or do you get overcharged by buying...
No, I bought in supermarket because I know they're gonna charge you more if you go to the airport.
Duty free.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know. That's why. I mean, because...
But I only one bottle. I bought only one bottle.
Guys, if you ever go to Jeju Island, buy all your stuff at the supermarket there, because we asked the guest house manager, and he was actually quite helpful, and he was spot on with everything else he told us, but the one thing he told us about shopping was dead wrong. He's like, oh, it's gonna be cheap and convenient to buy at the duty free at Jeju, but it's like it was like I pay attention to this kind of stuff a lot, like when shopping, because I'm like very like price conscious, and we paid at least 50% more. I mean, it's almost double the price in a lot of the cases, but a lot of the other stuff we picked, yeah.
Very cheap, like $1.8, I guess.
Yeah, it's just local prices. It's makgeolli. What this makgeolli is rice wine. Relatively, the Korean ajashis will swear that this is actually healthy for you to drink it.
Yeah, because they don't, they have all the fibers and stuff from
like,
rice.
I don't know, I saw a study that says no amount of alcohol is actually any good for you. Even that, it's sort of,
Really?
refuted even that, you know, drinking wine is good for your health because it's good for your... I mean...
They have a good polyphenol in it.
There's good elements of every alcohol, I'm sure, but as far as the overall...
Oh my god, there's
death
someone
rate-
commenting, baby. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, hi.
oh, wow.
Congratulations here.
We have one person on. But we have 3 people. Only
You
want
like
to
a
say
bit
hi.
Ichigo.
Aw, thank you.
Okaju restaurant at the Siam. Yes, we already been Okaju restaurant.
We did it in a vlog, and
Santi Suntora.
Okaju
Hello.
is one of my, like...
Student, right?
No, Okaju is not one of my students, but one of my students recommended it to me a long time ago. And, oh, their portions are so big. So, I'm like a frequenter of Okaju. I'll go there at least
Every
once a
week.
week. Cause I'm sort of a routine kind of guy, you know. Yeah, vlogging makes me like break out of my routine and try something new, show you guys something new. But if I wasn't vlogging, I'm a routine type of guy, and Okaju is pretty routine for me. It's pretty expensive though, but not really.
Amount of the quantity.
Not really consider, like, I get my veggie fill for the week. Like, it takes me the whole 1 hour break to eat it, you know?
That much.
Sometimes I'll have a little bit still left over. I have to finish it in a break. It's like, I'm sitting there eating, I take a deep breath when I see that Okaju salad. It's usually like $6. My latest one that I like, though, is the Japanese soba salad.
The gray soba, gray noodle.
Is it gray? I thought it was brown. But it has Japanese soba in it, and it has teriyaki chicken.
Oh yeah. I put it one time.
Yeah, it's very hearty. It's about $6.
That okaju.
You know, they have been skimping on the portions though.
Oh yeah.
I've noticed that the portions have gotten smaller, but still big.
I definitely like to eat chicken. I don't know why. I just don't want to work on it. One of the reasons why I don't like to eat a crab, because I have to work on it for that small portion. Loving your blog and travel tips. Thank you, Bill Bailey. Hi, Bill. You comment on it. Do you know him? Good evening.
LT Chusma got a notification. Great. You're part of the Bell notification group. I'm thinking about like putting a reminder now because I get a lot of comments about it. And as a YouTuber, I just sort of, I don't want to like, I sort of feel like I'm nagging when I tell people, you know, to click the bell, because I see other YouTubers do that, and I thought that's sort of nagging, but I'm taking it for granted. I'm a YouTuber, so it's common sense to me, but a lot of people aren't aware, so click on that bell notification, please. Oh, Fun. Good evening. Is Fun? Fun is a Thai girl's name, right?
Yeah.
Guys, something has happened to our channel. I will let you know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Mai doesn't even know this either, but I have been lately noticing the demographic shift of our channel.
No, you mean Thai people start watching your channel?
No, I mean Thai people have always watched my. Actually, before my, you know, one video about why I live in Thailand went viral, it was 40-50% Thai viewers. Yeah, when back in the days when I was below 1,000 subscribers, most of the viewers of my channel were Thai. Because I tended to do more travel vlogs. I did like a whole Korean series of traveling in Korea. And I particularly went and gave information about the places that my Thai students said they wanted to know more about. So I think that's why. But then after I did the why I live in, you know, Bangkok video, it was like it totally shifted. Like it became like 55% American. My next biggest is Canadian. I think it's like 10-15%. Then behind it were Australians, and then British. Yeah. And then Singapore is my biggest Asian demographic. Yeah, and then it was Thai. It like totally shifted. But I did this Icon Siam video, and right now that's the most popular video I have. And it's so much that the whole demographic, like my average, actually, I don't know about the Thai viewership. I'm sure that went up too. But what really surprised me is now I have 20% female viewers. Yeah. Before it used to be 8% female viewers.
Oh, it was like handsome oppa.
It was a very big like cock fest.
Okay, that sounds too much.
That's why now I'm like, oh, we have female viewers. Wow.
Thank you. Let us know what you want to know. I mean, what is interesting topic to talk about?
It's sort of cold.
It is.
Because we went grocery shopping and everything after we bought it.
Hi, I am here to represent the UK demographic.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Actually, surprisingly, we don't have that many UK people watching us. I think that
time difference.
No.
I mean the YouTube channel itself.
Because I talked to other YouTube vloggers out here from Thailand, And a lot of UK viewers. But I don't know. I think it has to probably do with the fact that I'm a Man U fan and that alienates like half of the country, you know, because they're so serious about football over there. That might be it. Because that video, I'm wearing a Man U shirt. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I'm also a low-key Tottenham lover too.
Oh, when you become Tottenham?
What are you talking? Why you know about this? My favorite player is Son Heung-min.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
I just like that logo of Tottenham birds. That's why I like Tottenham.
My reason for liking Tottenham is their logo.
Bird on.
Because they got like a, I don't know what it is. Is it a Roadrunner? It looks like Roadrunner. That's to an American. That's a Roadrunner. You know.
I'm Dutch viewer. Hey, water.
Oh
please.
wow.
Water, please. Water, please. Dutch viewer is from. That means from Europe.
Oh, you hate soccer. That's okay. Our UK viewer is like, he hates soccer. That's why you're watching me, because you don't care that I'm a Man U fan. That's great. You know, being a Man U fan is not gonna be too hated lately because we suck. Man U sucks so bad. It's not like really a threat anymore. People might start looking at Man U fans with pity, you know. So, yeah, that's how it's.
Oh my God, that is hen.
Huh?
Hen.
What is hen?
Hen.
What's hen?
Hen.
What are you talking about, hen?
Hen. The
Like a
bird
chicken?
is, yeah, it's the hen.
What?
Tottenham.
Tottenham is a chicken?
Yeah, I said hen.
It doesn't look fat enough to be a chicken. It looked like a Roadrunner from Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
It's, okay, I'm reading it. It's a hen, babe.
By the way,
Chicken.
talking of chicken, I didn't mention the price for this.
Oh my God, now we have 11 viewers.
Oh, we do?
Everyone.
Hello, everybody. Chicken. KFC, first of all, guys, I would not go near this stuff in America. Like, there was something very artificial. You could almost taste the growth hormones in it. I mean, it's that bad. I'm not gonna say KFC chicken is like the best chicken out here either, because they actually have pretty decent chicken. Like when you go to Paragon, they'll sell free range. I look depressed.
He looks depressed.
Or Wile E. Coyote. Aw. It's because you don't love him enough. You give all the attention to the other guys.
This guy. Christmas guy.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Oh, but this tastes horrible.
Because it's very cold.
It's very cold.
Okay, there's the one guy from
I'm
Poland.
tasting palm oil on this.
Hello, good appetite. And greeting from Poland.
Hello, Poland.
How do you know anything about purchasing Bitcoin in Thailand on a tourist visa? That is hard question.
What?
Expecting
What
in Mexico.
on tourist visa? And about purchasing vehicles.
Oh, can you increase the volume?
Oh, really?
Expect living in Mexico. Enjoy your blog.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's too far away.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, let me see. We will increase for you.
Hello from Ratchet Soy 19, Kevin Moon. We should meet if you're in Thailand. Kevin.
Where?
Kevin Moon.
Kevin Wong.
Ratchet Soy 19.
I think this is the first time I've talked to Kevin Wong.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're always down for meetups, although I have a lot of meetups lately. I think I might have to just do like a designated meetup every week.
Meet up something Monday or meet up something.
Yeah.
We fix the time and place. You can just show up.
Yeah. Maybe I'll live stream from them. Yeah, it might have to end up doing that. But hey guys, have you noticed that they have the little Instagram type of story thing for YouTube? I don't know if you guys are getting any notifications on that. I tried doing one. No? I don't know how to get, because we're so spontaneous that like it's hard for us to plan.
I only tune in for my ASMR. Glad you are mixed the mic positioning.
It's funny that you say that because Mayu wants to do an ASMR video channel.
No, I didn't say that I want to.
Yeah.
You always said, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it?
No, I did not say. Our friend Christine, she's in our other vlog. She mentioned that her teenage sister is addicted to them, and then introduced us to the world of ASMR videos. And we even saw like some travel vloggers doing it, and then like it blows up. Like, and somehow it's like the more you watch it, the more strangely interesting it gets. And I'm thinking I could do this. Sometimes I want to make a vlog just because
it's in trend.
No, it's not. It's definitely not because it's in trend. I actually had this conversation. You know what? I gotta say this first though. This KFC thing, guys, it costs how much did we pay?
$149.
149?
Yeah.
Was it 39 or 49?
49. 149. Oh my face getting red.
1, 2, 3, 4, $4.50, $5 US dollars.
Slightly less than $5.
For this set, includes unlimited Coke refills.
They don't see it though. 2 chicken.
Oh, we ate 4 pieces of chicken.
And then fries.
I think they have it in the States. It's called the box special.
Egg tart. Egg tart in Thailand is the best.
Yeah, it's not cheap, by the way.
22 baht.
Yeah, we could have gotten like 4 pieces of chicken for $3, but Mayu really likes this egg tart, so that's why we got it.
They used to have a chocolate version.
They need egg tarts at KFC in every location. This is like the best thing ever. This beats the cinnamon twists at Taco Bell. It beats even though I like it, the Domino's, was it the melted lava brownie with the hot chocolate thing inside? It's even better than that. This is the mother of all fast food desserts, I would say. You guys need to really try it. Yeah. Just take our word. Egg tarts.
It's good though.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's sweet. How do you know anything about purchasing a car on a tourist visa, loan, etc.? No idea. I think if you are paying the cash,
no,
there's no problem, I guess.
It's
but
fine.
You have to register the name under the.
Okay, guys. So.
I mean, you have to register like parking or something, no? In Thailand. No, they don't need it here.
You need to register the vehicle. The way that Thais do it, if you're buying secondhand from another Thai person, then it gets complicated because they don't know what documentation you would need. That was a problem I had with my motorcycle, and they're like, you need a tabi and ban. That's what I got. I did a vlog on it, but getting the tabi and ban is difficult. And you won't get it on a tourist visa. So the way you can get it is, it was like, I was reading up on it. It's a letter from the embassy.
And then?
And then you just take that in lieu of your tabi and ban as proof of address.
Okay.
But quite frankly, I would not buy a car on a tourist visa. I can't really think of a reason why you would.
Need a purchase a car.
Really?
If you're in Bangkok, yeah, maybe.
Guys, I mean, I don't even suggest you buy a condo on without living out here for a year. I really don't recommend you buy a car. It's an even worse investment. It'll do less for you. I would recommend that you just rent a car. There's good, like a lot of expats and there's services around here where they rent to expats or tourists like on a monthly basis. Just search the forums and stuff. Yeah, if you really, really need a car. I don't even recommend that you drive. I mean, because public transportation is so cheap. Because it's just such a huge liability. Like, not only, it's just, if you've just come here on a tourist visa, you don't know the country, you're going to be shocked at how people drive. I've gotten used to it now. But, if you're driving, I imagine you'll be driving all over the country, and I think the most dangerous places to drive are outside Bangkok, because they're driving super fast. These trucks are driving
There's no rules.
with oh man, if you guys must have seen our watch my road trip to Khao Yai, the first video, and just see how those trucks are loaded and stuff. That's just scratching the surface. It's still relatively close to Bangkok. When you go like further up north, the stuff we saw is like
crazy. There's no rule.
Oh, like I felt. I mean, people are like concerned, like, oh, you're driving in a motorcycle. It's like, I feel much more danger driving a car out in the highways. It's you're gonna have a fatality there, like the way how fast people drive, how much road rage they have, and it is an open road, so people are going super fast. Like speed limits are not really enforced, and it's different. It's different than driving a motorcycle in Bangkok, because it's like driving through parked cars. Even if you are in a accident, it's like the same as running and at that speed. Like me
Dangerous.
Running and then running into a car that's parked. That's about what happens. But yeah, driving a car, I really don't. I want to discourage it, but I'm sure you have your own like a particular situation or reason. So if you must, then it's a letter from the embassy. I've heard it could be done. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be in Bangkok in May, but I'm not planning to visit KFC. He said, okay, I understand, because this KFC is a fast food. If you're in Thailand, you don't really need to eat fast food. Food is everywhere in Thailand, so
Right.
I mean everywhere. So not necessary to eat KFC, but you know what? The thing is, I don't really eat those fast food, so I don't know how good it is compared to any other country, because I don't eat those fast food generally.
If I'm coming from a Western country, I wouldn't eat KFC out here either. If I'm only visiting.
But if you are...
I mean, I eat fast food for
here?
the same reason that Westerners eat it. It's just fast, convenient. We just need to grab something. And we were too lazy to cook. And, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Why you trying to do product placement?
Yeah.
For these two in line. They're like, it looks good. It's better than like randomly putting it.
What? By the way, is this only available in Japan? Babe?
Yeah,
Did you buy it only?
Yeah, I can only buy it in Japan. I went to Japanese supermarket, but they don't have it. I love this dressing. I could have gone a bigger one, but
Mike gets all these Japanese sauces.
I like it. I love this dressing.
It's pretty good.
Show you.
But they have the Kewpie dressings.
And it's available everywhere.
Which is available like almost everywhere out here, and it's really good. I like it much better than like Hidden Valley and Kraft dressings.
Kraft dressing is super salty.
Yeah, Kraft is usually very fatty, salty. I think the Japanese dressings are a bit more subtle.
They have more like organic one. I have the same water cup on my desk. You mean this one?
Water cup?
Or this one?
That one?
This is the Christmas gift from Ethan last year.
That was my Christmas
Yay.
gift.
This cup I bought from where? Zara home, I guess.
You bought this?
Yes, I bought this. On sale, of course.
Why?
I like... What?
Why did you buy this? What's so special about this cup?
Because I like thin cup. Your IKEA cup is very thick. Glass is very thick. I don't like it. When I put it in your mouth, you don't taste like...
I do prefer this cup though. This
See?
design. The reason I like it
See?
is, I'll tell you why. It's the shape. So if it goes up like this, you can fit a lot of water, right? Because it's increasing. And I'm actually thinking about doing the dishes. So after you drink something, there's gonna be usually a little bit of residue that's left, and it'll get stuck down here, right? And then you gotta put your hands in and then scrub it. But there's like less space here, so there's less like residue getting stuck, and your hands, it's able to fit in there better.
But don't worry, you don't do the dishes.
I don't, but I don't know. Even though I don't do the dishes, she usually does the dishes. I think with that mentality, because you know, it's like, it's not that I've never done dishes in my life. Like what? I don't know. Even though I don't do the dishes, I always think about minimizing dishes.
Yeah.
That's just because it's just a habit of nature, right?
Yeah, of course. If I'm not gonna do the live stream, I just put this one. I put it on a plate, right? But you use a server. With
really? Is that why you did it?
I put it in a plate because it looks nicer. If I put it in a box,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next, they have a lot of comment now.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe we should just Q&A.
Well, honestly, that was all I had planned.
I think you can buy a car with tourist visa as long as you have a certificate of residence.
Yeah.
Or at least house bond. Hello, you two wonderful people. Been watching your videos and just created a channel new to comment here. Oh, Thomas Day, thank you. He just want to comment us,
Aww.
so that's why he created a channel. By the way, why would you want a car? You will regret it quickly when you stuck 2 hours on the traffic. I agree, totally agree.
I don't want to discount that person though, because there might be a. You know what I'm thinking it is? I don't know. These are common reasons why foreigners get cars. Believe it or not, one of the most common reasons is they're getting a car because they're getting it for their girlfriend.
Then you have to register under her name. There is no problem because this is money, just giving the money to her, you know. There's no problem. I mean, it doesn't matter. You
No, I think it does matter. Maybe it's like a situation where you're getting it. Well, no, you're not getting it for the girlfriend per se, like giving it to her, but the girlfriend's pressuring you.
Oh, okay.
I mean that actually, because it happened to me too. Yeah, I think every foreigner goes through this. When you have a Thai girlfriend, and in the beginning, you know, I was pretty well off and stuff. So, you know, she's like, back then my Tinder profile, it's still like based on my American profile and stuff. She knew that I'm a banker and stuff, so she probably assumes that I'm really rich. And then it's like, they're sort of pressuring you to get a car and stuff like that. And to me, it's like, I knew, like, I put my foot down. No, hell no, I love not driving. Like, I'm from California where I'm stuck in traffic. It's like heaven for me to not have to drive, not have to deal with the liability of insurance and all this. But yeah, like, oh, I could go on a long story about that. Me and her like had this discussion about cars and condos, and it was like, that's when I knew like we're not compatible. The way we see how to manage finance is totally off. But some guys are a bit more I don't know, well off, and they might as well just buy a car, so they have to register it. Actually, a lot of people end up buying cars. Which blows my mind, because a car is the same price as a condo out here.
Yeah, some brand.
Yeah. So, if you are going to buy something, I would say buy a condo. Even though I still don't recommend you just buy a condo.
Oh my god, so many comments, babe.
Oh, yeah?
A comment about YouTube in general. Why do do folks think we want to watch and listen to other people eating? Why people like mukbang?
Why do people like mukbang? I've thought about this too. I think what it is it helps you sort of relate. Like, now I'm not here just doing the ASMR eating thing, but yeah, I think it's people want to just relate to you. And then, like, it depends. Like, right now, if it's the same time that you're the reason why mukbang doesn't work with an international audience is this is not dinner time for you guys, probably, right?
Yeah.
But if this is dinner, and let's say you're all alone, you're eating, doesn't it feel like we're like eating together?
I'm not.
I mean that's what I thought. That's my idea.
I'm not interested in people eating, but I like to see someone eating on travel, like something new that I never seen.
Yeah.
Like mukbang is really they bought the food from outside and put on the table and they start eating.
That's true.
That's kind of that's kind of boring for me. I like to people go out to eat.
No, I mean a lot of mukbangs though people watch it because they get quite interesting. There's like a goal, like I will try to eat the most spiciest noodle or whatever without drinking water for 30 minutes or something, and then people just want to see the reactions. Yeah, I think it's emotion. I studied this a little bit because I have a couple students. I think it's particularly popular with the teenagers, and like these girls tend to either like food vlogs or cosmetic kinds of vlogs, beauty vlogs. And I'm like, what do you watch? And then, my students are showing me all these mukbangs, and it's like, look, he eats this, he eats all this. It's so funny. And then what's the other comments I get? It's like yeah, it's usually they're eating something very spicy, and then it's like the reactions and stuff. Yeah, or they're eating like so much, and they say it makes them feel good when they're eating, because girls are self-conscious about gaining weight and stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah, but also it's like people want to know if something is good.
You're talking about this one or this one? This is. There's one comment about what is the stuffed animal next to me, and it's like this one or this one. This one is.
This is we named him Snappy.
Snoopy with a cow.
The cow X. We got it at Uniqlo. It has this X. I got it because I wanted it as a friend to Gasper. If you guys know, Maya has this black bunny that she takes pictures with.
No, he's no bunny.
Yeah, it's a bunny. But
this
then
guy...
it didn't work out because unlike, I didn't really... I got this from Japan, but I didn't get it myself. I told Maya to get it for me because I heard about it. And then I didn't realize this thing can't sit. And it looks like sort of... It's a one-trick pony because it can only do this little thing with the hands like this. And it doesn't really sit. Like, see? It's designed to be laying down.
This guy is...
So the pictures come out bad.
What's his name?
Huh?
Wiley?
Wiley. Wiley Coyote from Roadrunner. Burp, burp. Yeah.
Okay, next one. What? No sake. Yeah, this is not sake. This is soju.
This is Korean rice wine.
Enjoy, Jolie.
Oh, the reason why the ajusi say that this is good for you, and it is in a way, it has really good probiotics. Yeah. So, but then they drink a ton where it's like the benefits of the probiotics like definitely outweigh the alcohol intake.
Why is Coyote sitting next to you? Okay, someone already answered. They think they will save money to drive from Bangkok to Chiang Mai etc. Being clueless about the actual rate to travel.
Oh no, guys! I don't think that's gas is cheaper out here, but still, I mean, flying is only like $20-30.
Maximum, let's say $30. If you are very on the promotion, you can find like $5-6 sometimes. 99 baht.
99 baht.
199 baht. The one I booked for the udon thani trip. Remember, It was 750 baht for 2-person round trip. $20.
Yeah, it's Like
Because
plane tickets are...
because I book promotion. Of course. Okay. Maybe a kangaroo. No, he's not a kangaroo. He's a coyote.
It's a coyote.
If it's for the girlfriend, just give here the fucking money for the blood. There, Nicholas is on. Nick, hello Nick. Where do you live? We live in Bangkok. Why are you spending?
Now I'm curious what he really wants to get a car for.
Why are you spending the entire
We're all
discussing a brain dead idea from clueless commenter? Oh, sorry.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Brain dead idea.
You really don't know.
People wants to know.
Yeah, you really don't know what the reason is. I mean, they're. Like, I don't want to assume. Actually, I shouldn't have assumed that it's like for a girlfriend. Like now everyone's. No, guys. I mean,
buy a condo on the tourist villa.
That's one of the main reasons I've seen people buy it, but there might be a good reason. Like maybe.
Yeah, he looks sad.
You know what? Maybe he needs it for work. Although I would still rent it. But I've looked at some job listings and they will hire you only if you can travel to. It's like a consulting job and you can only travel to these different places. You have your car.
Move on. Move on.
Move on.
Move on.
Okay, let's
move on, folks. Batman is on.
Move on. Nothing to see,
with
folks.
That nice shirt, Mayu. Thank you. Thank you. This shirt.
Is Mayu reading all the comments?
I'm reading all of the comments right now. Yeah, I skipped some, but.
You skip? Don't skip any.
What does the American passport need to do to stay in Thailand? How long can you stay? All the amazing cuisine there, and what are you eating? Haha. To stay in Thailand, how long can you?
Wait. I'm gonna go through and see if there's anything I missed. You missed. You keep reading.
I know I already read.
Oh, expat living in Mexico. Awesome. We love Mexico.
We love. Narcos.
Sí or no?
Sí.
Sí, that's Colombia.
Mucho.
Sí or no?
Mucho. Mucho.
Me gusta Mexico. Mucho. Me gusto. Oh, that's me gusta is female. How do you know anything about purchasing? Oh, okay. Hello. Good appetite and greetings from Poland. Well, keep reading, babe.
Stuff animal and ACME company live where.
Oh, purchasing cars, loans, etc. If you're on a tourist visa, you're probably not gonna get any
Mine
loans.
is a moderator today.
Because I'll be in BKK in May, but I'm not planning to visit KFC.
What does the brown milk taste of? Are you talking about this one?
It's rice wine.
Rice wine.
Based on peanut. It's like a special rice wine that you can only get on the island of Jeju in Korea.
The Jeju island, actually Udo island is famous for peanut, so they mix with this makgeolli and I put the peanut in it, I guess. That's why normally it's more white, but it's a little bit browny color. Because peanut, it tastes like a peanut butter drink to me. This one. It's really cheap. $1.80, I guess. For this big size, 750. Yes. Something else? Can you speak some sentence in Japanese? What do you want to hear in Japanese?
What does an American passport need to do to stay in Thailand? How long can you stay? All the amazing cuisine. Well.
What she said? Peanut.
You know
My
what?
mistake. Did you hear something else?
What? Peanut?
She said, I said peanut, but someone heard something wrong. What did you hear?
I don't know.
What did you hear?
I heard peanut. She's right next to me, but I guess if you have a dirty mind.
You guys drunk sounds entertaining. Chris, hi Chris.
I'm not.
I'm
not drunk.
Kind of.
Mayu gets drunk. But when she gets drunk, she gets belligerent.
Fun.
She's not fun. She gets belligerent. She broke my. Every time she gets drunk, she breaks something.
Because it's fun.
It's fun.
My what do you call? I finally got red there. Ah, okay. He got the debt redemption.
Oh yeah. We haven't gone back on it, but when we get online, we need to definitely add. And then I think that's how our game streams will actually be interesting.
Kimi's on. Oh my god, why didn't I get this notification again?
Guys, click the bell notification, please. I'll say it again.
This is third time mentioning you to get.
Because some people come on and drop off on the videos. Oh man, this is such a. What does an American need to do to stay in Thailand? Generally, there is nothing that guarantees that you'll stay here forever. Rules are always changing. But at the same time, there are so many ways you can stay out here. If you have a reason for being out here, there's pretty much a way. I mean, that's my general answer. Talked about this quite a bit. Come here on a tourist visa, be a tourist. You want to stay here and retire, then get a retirement visa.
Yeah.
And you should qualify if you're qualified to retire. Like, you know, you should have. What's the requirement now lately? $3,000, 100,000 baht, right?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people are having issues with the $3,000 thing, but generally as an American, $3,000 shouldn't be allowed for you. You need to keep that in your bank account. And
in Thailand.
And I highly recommend that you have at least. I mean, I think you should at least have. I mean, I'm like conservative. I think you should have like tens of thousands of dollars at least if you're planning to retire. But
yes, right now it's
on the minimum, you should not be coming out here.
You can ask anything
with less than a few $1,000s in your bank account, and a steady source of income. You know, you never know. You might have a medical emergency or whatever. So you definitely want at least $100,000. I mean, 1,000 baht, which is about $3,000 in your bank account. And then, yeah, I'm thinking a lot of people are interested. But, I mean, if you want to work here, you can work here too. Just find a reputable job, and then even just teaching English, I can stay out here.
Oh, Jack is on. Jack is on.
And then, what's the last one?
Good
You can get an education visa. Jack?
Jack is on 65,000 baht monthly, he said.
65,000 baht monthly? Do you have to now prove a source of income? I think it's either or, isn't it?
You mean if you're not retired? I mean.
Yeah, no, for the retirement visa.
Yeah.
I think it's either or. You have to either have 3,000 baht, or I mean $3,000, or
medium baht.
Or have you prove a pension or income of 65, which that is sort of pushing it, I think, because you definitely don't need 65,000 baht to live out here.
Oh, Jack's funny. Please smash the like buttons if you like Ethan. Yes, smash the button.
Thank you. Smash the bell button. That's our thing today.
Yeah. Oh, you like
know the fact that one can fly from one region to another in Thailand for less than 30 on AirAsia. Yeah, that too.
He bought a Buriram because he think it's cool design. Like the color, and this is button is like a little bit like Chinese style.
I actually wanted
and he like the sponsor here, sponsor. And
I thought this represents
they have a Coca-Cola at the bottom.
Yeah, I thought this represents Thailand quite well because you have all the major Thai brands. Like you got a major beer brand, you got a major motorcycle making brand, you got your life insurance brand, you got your major food brand, you got actually I don't know what this is, but this is just like an extra
Yamaha, people like Yamaha.
And then in case you don't know what that is, it's a sponsor.
Sponsor.
It's a sports drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yellow color. And
but
you got stand up. They show you bum.
What?
You got Coca-Cola.
Do I have some down there?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, I even have Coke, the major soft. Oh, I even have a telecom company.
True.
You got your major transportation company. This represents Thailand.
So you really like that?
No, but I like the design. Buriram isn't near here, and I don't want to be a bandwagoner of like the top team, but I guess, you know, just being knocked down, being a Man U fan, it's alright. I guess I can support a team that's gonna probably win. But I actually wanted Bangkok United, but they're...
They don't have it now.
Well, they didn't have it right now.
This is the new design for next year.
Yeah, and then last year's, like, some of them have just way too much sponsor, like...
Yeah, they have like sponsor with a more original color on it. It doesn't look that great.
Yeah, this one's a nice
color.
salmon color. By the way, this is only
680?
No, it was 700 baht.
690.
Yeah, it's only like what, $20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's super cool. Like this fabric, I liked it. But it has like
sexy AF fan asked me, what do you do for
but it has this like
work? What do you do for work?
Oh man.
So many.
I shouldn't answer that question. I should tell you to watch my vlogs because I talk about it a lot, what I do for work. You need to watch my vlogs and increase my watch time, please. Actually, even if you watch this live stream from the beginning, you will know where I work.
Where have you been if you ever visited in the States before?
Huh?
Where have you been? They are maybe asking
In
me.
the States?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you ever visited the States.
Where have you been if you ever visited the States before? Well, you know, I've been everywhere. We literally did a road trip, like, from Connecticut to California and back, and then another one down through the south. So I've been to, like, every state.
Alaska?
And I was in the military, too, so, like, they had me all over the place.
You didn't go to
almost every state except for Alaska. I don't know.
Hawaii? Have you been to Hawaii?
Oh, that's true. I haven't been to Hawaii.
Yeah. I mean, I've been before too.
Okay, guys. But I've even been to Maine. I went up north from Connecticut. Another family road trip. But Mayu, where have you been? I mean, she's came to LA with me.
I've been to New York, Florida, and then...
You must have gone to Vegas.
Yeah, I went to Vegas. I went to the... What was the name? Disneyland. Well, it's California, right?
Yeah, Orange County.
Yeah, Disneyland. That's it, I guess.
Unless you went to Disney World in Orlando.
Uh-huh. Universal Studios, I went there.
But she's been to California for sure. She went with me.
Been to Canada. I never been to Alaska.
Yeah, you know, I haven't been to Canada either. I want to really go to Canada.
Sounds like cool stream.
You know Chris. Chris lives in Canada.
Yeah.
We need to crash his house. Him and his daughter.
He's told his whole daughter.
Huh?
Yes, Canada is beautiful. And it must be snowing right now. He put a snowman icon on it.
Oh yeah?
Chris. Is it snowing?
I'll bring my snowboard.
I will bring my all winter clothes. And I'm gonna be like snowman.
My snowboard is I don't know if it's, I put it in storage and then I was supposed to get it out. Like it was in my sister's friend's house and they wanted to rent out the place.
He wanted to trade a condo for a week. The Chris.
Oh yeah?
He's gonna be here. And we're going to Canada.
I don't know.
Yes, Canada #1.
I would do it.
Nick said.
I would do it. I would stay in Canada for a week and let you use my condo.
Justin is on. Happy Christmas, everyone. Good evening, happy Christmas. Do you want to build a snowman?
By the way, Justin's back vlogging again. You can. Oh, somebody asked about how to open a bank account. Justin
have experience. Well,
recently did it. Like I don't like. See, all these things I've already done it, and I'm so established here. I don't have to deal with the hassles of what somebody on a tourist visa does, because I got the Tabian bond and everything, so I don't need to do all of that. So I don't really keep up to date with too many of the
maybe I should do
laws.
ASMR with this. Try how people react to this. Because this is a good microphone, right?
Okay, you could try.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the peaking. I don't think they can hear it.
It doesn't work?
You would have to go really close.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can put it on. like a louder gain.
Yeah.
Let's shh. It'll be ASMR from now on.
I don't miss.
Oh!
Someone said crunchy.
Whisper.
Whisper.
Can you hear us?
Whispering.
This is
It doesn't work.
ASMR. Live stream. We will be.
Maybe you should do that. Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, you do that chicken.
Oh shit! You know what? Maybe this is very loud. Babe, it's not sexy when I do it. You're just talking. Oh my god.
Wasty. And I will put it a little bit.
No one wants to hear.
I want to eat the egg tart, not the chicken.
No one wants to hear even.
Let's see. Too loud.
Oh, it's too loud?
You said too loud. Everyone funny. My earphone is broken. My ear is breathing. Nice. Nice. Some people say nice. Too loud. Oh man.
Oh damn! Sorry about that. That was
But some people say I want to get a KFC right now. It doesn't help. No, it wasn't that crunchy that I expected though.
Yeah. The monitoring must be off. I didn't even see the it going anywhere near peaking. Yeah. Sorry guys.
Sorry for this stupid idea. Loud and crystal clear.
You know what? This mic is off to the side. It's not an ideal position.
What are you doing? Are you going to try another ASMR?
No, it's just. Whoa.
Why are you asking people to live in Thailand, by the way? Who eat KFC junk food for information?
Us. This is actually, yeah. This is what we do. This is the life of an expat. I'm serious, guys. This is expat unfiltered. I did it because I want to tell you guys that we're not eating somtam and street food every day. I mean, if you watch other Thailand vloggers, you imagine that we're going to Chinatown, eating this and that and this and this. But this is actually a very typical expat meal. Oh no!
But you die.
We should be back on. Is it on? We should be back on. The picture profile's off. I'll change it.
Okay. I will answer the question. Okay. You guys are so bad at this. My spicy chicken more than KFC.
Yeah, if they have Popeyes, I would eat it out here. But then again, if I had my choice of fast food,
where is that Popeye?
you know what? I'm not even. It's not fast food. I need Mexican food. Like I need your like hole in the wall Mexican joints. But if it was, I'm waiting for Taco Bell. Apparently, they're supposed to open a Taco Bell next year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What? No pizza or authentic Thai food? McDonald's?
McDonald's is. I ate it quite a lot.
I will buy for you. Do you want to come to London and eat for me? London, I like London.
I heard London they have the quarter pounder is called the Royal, the Burger Royale or something.
Oh, Nico is going to say more drinking. More drinking. The screen became
Okay.
dark because we changed the battery.
Yeah, sorry about that. It changed it and the picture profile went.
Put the Manchester United shirt on. He said. It's Korean, babe.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Marcos Chang. Alright. Okay, let's see.
What are some common dishes do you eat every day? Japanese, Korean fusion food we eat every day.
Yeah, actually the other stuff that we eat quite often is we'll probably stream next time. Maybe we even do a cooking vlog because I've heard that people are interested in what we cook. I thought people wouldn't be because it's very Japanese Korean, but it might be helpful because we're using locally sourced ingredients.
Yeah. I even make the Taco Bell, not Taco Bell. What do you call? Not tortilla. Burrito.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should do like a taco night. Cause
Taco night.
yeah, I crave Mexican food quite a bit out here, so Mayu's come up with a way to make Mexican food, with not too absorbent prices. They do sell tortillas quite a bit out here. It's just.
Did you put money in the electric meter? Did you put money in the electric meter?
In the electric meter?
I don't get it.
Money in the electric meter. Is our electricity off? Oh, because
because of power off.
the power off. Yeah, sorry guys. I have to switch the battery. You know what? I'm so afraid that this is gonna fall now.
Justin asked us, do you need anything brought over from the UK?
Justin?
Justin as well. UK.
It depends. It depends on the time. Oh, don't tell us.
If they have a very good tea.
No, we have tons of tea. We
we
get
have a
the
lot of
tea
tea.
that is exported to the UK. We went to Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka is like the best place for tea. We bought a bunch and we still haven't finished it. Love it. UK. What would we want from the UK? I don't know. 'Cause things are usually cheaper in America. The one thing I do want from the UK is... Oh, but I shouldn't get it because I already have too much video games. I want the Super Famicom. The Super Nintendo.
Why?
Classic. Because the UK version is the same, like, it looks like the Japanese one, where it's like different colors. I mean, if you guys don't know already, like the Super Nintendo, everyone should know at least what the Super Nintendo is, even if you're not a gamer. But they released a classic. But in America, like the Super Nintendo looks very ugly. It's like two-tone. It's like purple and gray. But it looks completely different in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Right? You know, I talk about it, right? In my other video, the Ramen 9 video, I show you guys. But the Japanese version is in Japanese, so it's like... And then the American version, it has an ugly outfit. The UK people got the best deal because they have the Japanese look with the English. That's I was thinking if I ever go to UK, I'll buy that. But no, I just have way too many video games already. Yeah, shouldn't. Can't spend money on it. Have to budget myself. If I have an extra $100, I'll have to save it until I can afford to upgrade my computer, or I can buy an extra lens for my camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who knows authentic Mexican food better than Pepsi on Taco Bell?
Man, Mexican food. I mean, Taco Bell will get me through for another year or two until I go back to the States. But you know, a lot of people say they want In-N-Out when they go to the States, but they actually have pretty decent burgers out here if you know where to look. It's just, you cannot get decent. I mean, even the really good taco places and the burrito places where I'm paying like $10 for a burrito, it's like they skimp on the guacamole or something, and it just doesn't taste good.
Burgers or tacos? Only choose one. Tacos.
Tacos.
What Korean dish do you recommend I should try on my bed set? Justin said.
Well, we had
everything.
We had it already, buddy. We had the Korean barbecue.
samgyeopsal is like very very basic. You can get anywhere. Like some.
No, but the side dishes are important.
Oh.
What goes with the samgyeopsal? And then we had the marinated beef. So maybe you can try the cold noodles.
Oh yeah,
Next
cold
time.
noodles different.
Or you can try...
Cold noodle is good, yeah. But it's winter. I don't want to eat cold noodle in winter. It was summer. That's why it was.
Maybe
good.
Justin will like jjajangmyeon.
Jjajangmyeon.
Or Korean food isn't all that great out here though.
How about big red bus?
Big red bus?
Yeah, a double-decker bus from England.
Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm actually going to see Thailand in April. It's Songkran season. It's very very hot time. Dylan, what type of job do you think you can get at Thailand?
Bing Bang John,
What?
VP of the Mayu fan club,
Uh-huh.
along with Annan. Looking cute with that nice shirt, Mayu.
Yes, this one. Nice shirt.
Actually, I like this shirt too.
Always wear the. What do you call
She
it?
doesn't wear girly stuff. I keep telling her wear girly stuff, and she doesn't.
Which school are you are teaching?
Mayu's a moderator today. Yes, she is.
Because I'm drunk. Which school are you are teaching? May I know? Is it Thai or international school? This.
What does a brown? Oh, okay.
Hmm?
I'm just going through and seeing if I missed anything. Chris said that you guys sound drunk entertaining.
Yes, we are. I am. At least I am.
Oh, do I like Buriram? I don't have any affiliation to them. Yes. I try to like. I mean, I like watching football. So I've done a vlog on the Thai national team, and I plan on going to Jaturamiter. Oh, dang, I'm not pronouncing that right. Jaturamit. Yeah, even though it's spelled Jaturamiter, I think it's Jaturamit. I plan on going to that next.
R, but they don't pronounce.
Yeah,
it.
they don't pronounce.
Jaturamit?
Thais generally leave out the R's. I plan on going to Jaturamit next year as well. So I wanted to support a football club out here. I actually heard that it's a great way to network with locals too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an expat and you're into football, join like a fan club, and that will improve your English. I heard they like travel everywhere, all over Thailand, and it's like a really good club, if you're into football. And I was thinking about that, but it's just these stadiums are located so far away. I heard Bangkok United was pretty close, but now they moved all the way past Dam Muang. The closest one was Port FC. And I couldn't get myself to buy their jersey. The fanship starts with buying the jersey, I feel like. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get myself to buying the jersey because their main sponsor is this Thai insurance company. You see that? It's not really a logo. See that? This is a very famous Thai insurance company. It's not even really a logo. Actually, I'm tutoring somebody from this company. But there's two insurance companies, and it's the same, but it's a different color. There's life insurance, and one is... now I forgot. I only had her for one class. I'll have her more, but it's like, there's two. One is a brother, one is a sister or something, and it's just different colors. One is purple, and one is, pink. But their jersey, this part that's clear, it's literally, one color, purple or brown. It's huge. It's like the square on here. And I'm like, that's gonna get hot, cause there's no wind. So if you run or you're sweating, it's just, that team will never do good because they'll always be hot with this huge piece of plastic stuck on front of them.
The air doesn't go out, stays inside.
That's why I couldn't get myself to support Port FC, cause their logo sucks. Yeah. Although I wanted to, cause they're pretty close. They're located near Queen's Circuit, I believe.
It's funny. Justin say, I want to see BNK 48 again.
Really?
He hooked with BNK girls.
Justin, I think you might like the upcoming vlog this Saturday. I just went to a Thai concert, and I know he likes Prodigy. He likes rock. But one of my students recommended I watch this band called Retrospect. That's the name of the Thai band. They are pretty hardcore. They had a mosh pit and everything. So check out my vlog on Saturday. You might have a new, you know. But it was pretty cool, this concert that I went to. I invited other people to come, but I've only seen like, I think only like 10 people. 70 people. Like, I don't know. This YouTube's like stories thing is not really working that well, because on the first day I only saw that 10 people saw it, but I just checked again, and over the course of the week there's like 70 people that saw it. But I invited them out, like, oh, I'm gonna have a meetup, impromptu one, because I found out there's gonna be a concert. So that's why nobody responded, and I just went, but it's okay. I went around and filmed everything myself, so I could focus on filming this concert. It's I don't even talk in it. I just focus on capturing the environment. But you might like this group called Retrospect.
Yeah. Because they're looking forward to watching the vlog. There's some small argument about the vegans here. The biggest joke for the coolest poop scent?
Poop scent.
Faran Tulis is
800,000 baht. 800,000 in bank. Did they increase that?
No, he collected in the end, like, oh, sorry, I mean, 800.
80,000 baht for Malaysian, supposedly. What?
The elite visa, yes.
Oh, the elite visa.
Retirement visa thing. Not elite visa.
Yeah, honestly, our subscribers are gonna be more in tune with this information. Quite frankly, I am, my visa issue is taken care of because I work, you know, so.
And Kimmy asked you, did you manage to obtain a bank loan for your condo, or you had to pay cash for it?
Too loud.
And that was my ASMR time.
Oh, yeah? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was that loud. What?
Hmm?
Tourist, what?
No, here.
Oh, Puerto Vallarta. I love Puerto Vallarta.
If you're welcome to visit.
We might take you up on that offer. I like Puerto Vallarta. I went there, you know, you guys, I used to work for a bank, and then I was like a top performer, so they sent me to Puerto Vallarta and Cabo San Lucas. Puerto Vallarta, I liked it more because they sent us to an all-inclusive. Yeah, that's before the whole financial meltdown and stuff. Love that place. More drinking. I should drink it before Mayu gets. Hey, keep reading the comments, babe.
Yeah, I mean, this is the discussion they're talking about. Vegan and vegetarian food is not common in Asia, someone said. And then some said vegan vegetarian food is very common in Asia.
Did you manage to obtain a bank loan for your condo, or you pay cash for it? Okay.
Cash is king.
No, I got it cash. If you want to do a loan, maybe the policies change, and I don't want to say that this is a policy because it's probably misinformation. And I don't want to be one of those guys that like says that my experience is rule, because I found out more so than not there's always exceptions, but my experience is when I asked for the loan, they said you need a pay stub to show that you have income in Thailand, and then they can lend you up to 50% of the value of the home. But then I went to another builder, you know, I checked out other builders before just to know what it's like, and they said we can give you up to 50% without pay stub. So it seems like it's very loosely enforced. It depends on what bank is there. When I was buying my condo, because it's a very local condo, I only had like I didn't have in-house lenders. Like, I don't think Lumpini does in-house lending. It was like K-Bank, Government Savings Bank. Those are like the big lenders out here. And they were going by the book, so you need pay stubs. But a lot of the other places, especially when it caters to expats and foreigners, they tend to just give you a loan. And it's like in-house loans. Like the builder will give it to you. So yeah, but generally rule of thumb, try to buy with cash. I mean that's that. I mean not don't. I mean get a loan if you can, but just expect that you'll most likely just be ending up buying with cash. And that's why it's not I don't think it's a really, really, really good idea to buy a condo out here. Do I regret it? No, because, you know, in hindsight, I locked in my rate at a very low price when home prices were really low. It worked out for me, but I can't guarantee that that's gonna work out, especially because the home prices have gone up, and you guys all see in the news, like, we're all waiting for the next little correction in the global market. So, I can't full-heartedly recommend that you should be buying homes right now, but if you are, then come with the expectation that you might most likely be spending cash, or you'll be going with probably less reputable sellers who probably are doing it because they need to get those, like they're desperate to sell those condos, which should be sort of a warning sign, you know? So, but take it with a grain of salt. It's just my experience.
Just asking, what are your plans for Christmas?
Jaturamit. Oh, Jaturamit.
Jaturamit.
Jaturamit. Okay. Do you get acrophobia when you look at the picture behind you?
This one?
Does it look like a web?
No.
No, not really.
If you are a fear of height, maybe.
Oh wait, is that? I was thinking spiders.
Acrophobia?
Is that heights?
I don't know the English term. Those terms. Cool.
Ethan, I wanted to see if you can. Okay.
Acrophobia is
Guys, got any road trips planned over
fear
the
of height. Yeah.
Christmas period? No, not really. We try not to travel on the holidays here.
Because it's packed.
Because, yeah, the roads are packed. Like, everyone is going to the provinces, and the hotel prices and everything are ridiculous. So we always try to travel in the off seasons. And it's because we generally like to chill. We don't like to be where the touristy people are. So, yeah, no trips planned. And
I have to work on the high season, you know. It's like
and
the holiday time.
And the thing is, actually, the holidays are some of the most interesting times to be in Bangkok, actually. Like, you know, the main holidays are usually the school holidays because everyone's so family orientated here. They're going out to trips to Japan or whatever with their family, so the plane prices are high, but it's usually like the school holidays, like in April. Somebody asked me, Cody asked me, when are all the events in Thailand? April and May is generally when all the events are happening. It's also the biggest holidays. That's when the kids are off. It's usually when I should also probably go on vacation because half my classes get canceled at work almost. So I'm not even making much money. It's like, honestly, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't work, but like my work wants me to work just to be around, even though I'm not really making money and they're not really giving me a salary. So that's sort of the pain, but it's also the most interesting times here because you have Songkran, which I'm sure most of you have heard about it, but all the conventions and interesting events happen around that time because that's when people usually have vacations. So all the anime conventions, all of that. We do our whole anime figurine shopping during April and May. There is one really interesting video game convention that happens in the fall, but that's usually during the break, like the short break that the kids have around too. That's the video game convention that we covered. But like, yeah, the motor festival happens around that time too, April, May, etc. And then in December, early January. That's when the weather's good, so that's when they have the beer gardens outside in the malls. So it's a really good time to just socialize with your friends, have beer. That's also when all the concerts are happening because it's the best weather. So like I'm into Thai music. You'll see in our upcoming video, like I highlight some of the bands I like that are Thai. I've grown up like listening to Japanese music, Chinese music. Even, you know, I like Andrea Bocelli. I like to, I don't know, I like to listen to foreign music when I was a kid. Like I try, like the lyrics don't really matter to me when I listen to music. I feel like the emotions in it. So I generally like Thai music. It's like sort of right in line with the kinds of music I like. So yeah, I like to go out to these events and enjoy. So yeah, if you guys are into concerts, like outdoor beer festival like kind of environment, come during December, January. If you're into like all these events like conventions, like, you know, all sorts of things happening, don't really mind the horrible weather because it's really hot. Then come in April, May. And yeah, the overall like low seasons are gonna be the other times. If you're into video games, though, the video game convention happens in the fall. That's the best one.
What are your plans for Christmas Day? We planned. We answered that. Have you got any?
Yeah, beer garden.
Okay, Kira does. Thailand has Uber. Uber got taken by a Grab. Is marijuana legal? Is there? Not yet. Grab is exclusive in town.
Whenever we do live stream, someone always asks us, "Is marijuana legal here?"
Good advice on
it's yeah. I keep hearing though they're definitely moving towards legalization for medical usage.
Don't you miss snow?
No.
No.
I'm really anti-snow, guys.
That's
why I'm living out here.
I don't miss it. I like it. I don't miss it.
No.
I don't miss it.
You don't?
It's
hate it.
I mean, it's nice to see if you are inside of the house, warm and cozy, and then over the glass you can see the snow falling, white field. It really feels good. It's like I'm in like a skiing field. Like, what do you call the place where you go to skiing, snowboarding? What do you call?
Like ski resort.
Ski resort, yes, exactly.
I don't know.
I like that feeling because it's inside is very warm. But the normal houses are not that warm. Like, yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't. It's not that I haven't been. It's not that I don't see snow. Because even in California, I drive up to. When I was young, I would go to Big Bear and Mountain High and snowboard. I have my own snowboard and everything. It's just. At the end of the day, I mean, I really like it. I like seeing when I'm going down the mountain. Actually, I'm more focused on not falling down. But like I'm on the top, like when I fall, take a dive or something, and I'm just sitting there, looking out from the hill, like out into like the pristine like landscape, snow-covered landscape. Oh, it's pretty nice. It's beautiful. But that emotion is nowhere near. To me, is not. It sort of washes with all the trouble you have to do, like getting there, paying like the $50-$60 for the lift tickets. Driving.
This is nothing to do
the end of the day when
snow, right?
the end of the day when you're so freaking tired,
cold,
cold,
sleepy,
and then not only that, for
hungry.
a whole week, like your thighs are hurting. It's call me like a pooper negative guy, but I really don't like it. It's not my kind of thing.
Okay. Now they're talking about the music.
Music?
Potato was my first introduction to Thai music.
Potato? I think I heard of it.
We watched that when the Chan Music Festival with Dennis.
At Chang? Potato?
Potato. Remember?
I don't think...
After Parmy.
I don't think I like him that much.
But it's famous though. It's famous.
Yeah.
And he knows that one. And Mile, ETC, and Potato was my first introduction to Thai music. Kimi said. Yeah. Body Slam are also nice, very nice songs.
Body Slam. Body Slam is very famous. I finally watched them, but it's like, I didn't like them too much either.
Right now my favorite is Slot Machine for like more mainstream. I like Palmy. She's like a nice girl rocker kind of girl.
She's really bohemian girl.
We really like Parkinson's. They're very like R&B, soul. I like it. And then in this latest music festival, I listened to Ink. What's it? Warantorn? Ink. But her name Ink. She's a famous actress too. But she has a very 80s feel. Synthesizers. I like it.
Yeah, we like those old music, I guess.
Yeah, I like old school, like easy listening kind of stuff. But I like Retrospect too. They're like the Asian Linkin Park with like mosh pits and stuff. It was pretty fun. I like being there.
I was afraid to see I was thinking that they are jumping on those. That is sounds.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you see the new video for this Saturday, I would appreciate it if you comment on the new colors. I'm using a new color correcting thing. It's very complex what I'm actually doing, but you should notice that the colors look different. Let me know if you prefer it. It should look more cinematic. I hope you notice it. Let me know what you think about the colors. I mean, be honest though. Like, you don't like the new colors. It looks too cinematic. You like, what the other vloggers are doing, 60 frames, kind of stuff. Like, let me know, because I want to, I'm a very technical guy, and I'm trying to figure out how to set up my cameras for the future shots.
Potato, a very famous song here in Singapore and Malaysia. So.
Oh, yeah?
Thomas. So. And he says, so far, the people I know who live in winter countries hate snow.
Yeah, I mean, people who don't... It's really hard to come across a Thai who doesn't have a fantasy and romance about snow. And it's probably like me too. When I was living in Africa, when I was a kid, my dream was to have a white Christmas. I want to see snow. And then
look at
when you're doing...
He's escaping from the snowy country. It's not snowy. Korea is not snowy country actually. It's like
Korea snow. It's icy snow. It's even worse.
It's not powdery snow. It's like a rock.
It's still better than America. America is like icy snow.
But it's
in California. Korea has really powdery snow if you go to the powdery areas. But like if you're in Seoul and stuff, yeah, you only see ice because like cars are driving over it. You're mixed with like mud and that look. I don't want to think about it.
Rendering music must be a nightmare.
Rendering music?
Me a nightmare. Chris said.
Rendering must be. It is. It is.
Jalam Vietnam, I love your channel. Thank you.
Aww.
You. I love your apartment. This apartment.
Condo. I don't. Now I'm saying it's a condo and differentiating it between an apartment. But guys, maybe this is good information for you. But apartment and condos mean different things out here than it does in the States. Like, a condo is basically an apartment, but it has a kitchen. If they say it's an apartment,
no kitchen.
It's like a hotel room, no kitchen.
And then maybe there's no gym in.
And most likely they won't have a swimming pool and.
Maybe they have a gym, but there's no pool for sure.
Most likely, it just basically means less amenities. But yeah, there's a big price difference. Like an apartment, if you rent an apartment out here, you can pay 6,000 baht. If you rent a condo, then you're probably paying at least 9,000, 12, 15. And then you get to luxury condos and it's like sky's the limit.
Chris says snow gets so boring. He's so upset about snow.
Yeah, I can imagine if I was in Canada, I would hate it even more. Yes.
I agree about the snow in Korea.
I always had this romance about snow. Even when I was in California in my younger days, because I don't really see snow. And then I joined the military. And then they send you to field training exercises in the snow. And you get up and your boots are frozen and you gotta like de-ice that and put it on your feet and then like assemble, stand in formation for like 30 minutes at attention. Oh man, then it's like all your fantasies about snow
completely destroyed. Thomas said, I'm gonna experience my first snow in Hokkaido in February. Was looking forward to it until hearing you guys speaking about the dread of
I'm sorry, no one. But Hokkaido, I hear, is really beautiful. If there is one place I do want to experience snow, it would be Hokkaido.
You know, Hokkaido has good snow. First of all, good snow, and winter you have a lot of good food. Season for the seafood, and then they eat the lamb meat in Hokkaido. And it doesn't make you fat. It make you actually, burn your calories.
It doesn't make you fat. I don't think there is. It's hard to see a fat Japanese person.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fat Japanese, but yeah, the Hokkaido is one of the best places to experience winter for sure. So don't be disappointed. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Memory.
It's like I'm biased. I just explained to you. It's like. It's my military days, just my fantasies of snow, they killed it. Fort Jackson, Fort Eustis, Fort Bragg. Oh.
I want to experience fall season. It must be really beautiful. Yeah, I like fall. This guy is the Thai for sure.
I will say it's really beautiful to visit Korea in the spring and fall though.
It's really colorful.
It's really beautiful. Spring, you go to Jeju Island, it's yellow, full of like wildflowers. You go to Seoul, full of cherry blossoms. Like there's just as many cherry blossoms as in Japan, I think.
Yeah.
And
because Koreans say cherry blossom from Korea.
Cherry blossoms are probably from Korea, yes.
That is what they said.
It has to be, babe. It's like, it's the mainland.
Okay.
And it blows over to Japan. Yeah.
Anyways, what are we talking about?
And then, let's see. In the fall, it's like pink, and like orange, yellow, like the mountains look really good.
Yeah. Green, mixed with green, yellow, and red. Fall is really good.
I want to go to Mount Soraksan.
Soraksan.
Yeah, Soraksan in the fall. But I heard like the fall foliage in Soraksan is the shortest too. It's hard to plan it. It's just like, oh, like it's fall, then you gotta go, you know.
Okay, this is makgeolli, not soju.
This is makgeolli, guys, rice wine. Yes.
Winter indoctrination training in Canada. Chris, what is
indoctrination?
What is indoctrination?
It's like basically getting you acclimated, like introduced to it. That's the easiest way I can explain.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeez. I would imagine Canada's even worse. Oh my gosh. But Canada looks beautiful.
It's everything like so.
It looks beautiful.
Not snow, the nature.
It's different.
And they have
I mean, Canada has like these open like lakes and like these big mountain ranges, and it's a bit different. In America, you're stuck in some forest with mud and like snow mixed in together. You know what? I'm biased because this like I've seen it in military field training exercise. Have to dig out a trench, huddle with your battle buddy. Two grown men holding each other for warmth. It's just, oh jeez, I hate. No, they're not memories I want to recollect.
That's funny. The Ethan seems drunk right now. Seriously drunk.
Oh really?
It sucks here not to like Thailand. You should come to Vietnam. He loves Vietnam.
I love Vietnam.
He loves Vietnam.
But
hey, bro.
I shouldn't.
He's from New York.
I should go to Vietnam when I'm a single man.
You went there with as a single man, and you have very good experience as a single man, I guess.
It's really, it's good, but. But it's just too tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he really liked Vietnamese ladies, I guess.
There's something about Vietnamese girls. I like Vietnamese girls.
What is this? Piece from New York. Who is this? Description Nova Fool. Do you know him? Hey, bro. He jumped in.
I don't know.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. What's up?
Piece from New York. No, you know.
Peace from New York. Awesome.
New York snowing. Snow season.
Is New York snowing? It might be.
Yeah,
It probably
it's
should be.
snowing. Ethan, you should say you like Japanese girls. He's really honest about those opinions. He doesn't say that.
I feel like if I say it, then it's like my compliments then don't get the same weight, you know? Because Maya knows I'm BSing. So it's like she already has trust issues with me, so.
Yes.
So I have to
destroy my trust super easy. So I'm not gonna build trust.
Her trust level with me is so low that me, you know, complimenting her all the time is not gonna work because she knows I'm just like so full of shit that even the couple times I will actually, because I'm probably right here, right? I'm not like that trustworthy, but I'm not down here either. But then if I like act like this, then she will never even believe when I actually give her the compliment. So I have to be honest with her.
Good morning from San Diego, Ethan May. I was just watching your Khao Yai blog, and it looks like I'll be going there the day after I arrive.
Really? You like it that much?
Is it good season? Yeah, it is good season going there right now. Yeah, it's cool season in Thailand. So.
I don't want to discount Khao Yai, but I think Khao Yai is...
What?
It's great for expats living out here.
No,
Because it's so similar to what you have in the West.
Yeah. It depends where you come from, though.
Yeah.
If you're coming from, like, China, maybe you will be happy to see
Oh,
this.
man, it'll be probably very different from China.
Yeah.
It'll be very different from even Korea, but I feel like it's very similar to... Like, even, I think they probably sent Thai people... Because they do this a lot, like, when they're developing these, like, landmarks and stuff, they'll send them to other cities, other countries. Like, you know, they're trying to redevelop the whole, like... riverside based on like what Korea did in Seoul. They probably sent people to America to study how national parks in America are because the construction, like the way they try to maintain how natural things are and everything, it's very similar to America. And I know it's got to be America, like North America, the way they do it, because that's not how every country is. When you go to like Seoul, for example, Korea, the national parks there are very different. Like they always have nice walkways. They have food vendors everywhere.
Yeah.
Not saying that I actually like that, you know, but here they keep it like that very minimal, natural like feel like they do in the national parks in America. So the feeling is the same, except you'll see like elephants and monkeys, and you're like, oh, this isn't America.
Funny. New York not snowing yet. End of this month, start snowing. To rent a condo for 3 months or 1 year, is there a deposit required? As in, how much upfront does one have to pay? The renting condo, 2 months deposit, and then rent in 1 month advance. So you have to pay actually 3 months.
No, that's not a given rule, by the way.
first time, but it's just later the common rules. It depends on.
No, they've been cracking down on that quite a bit. I mean, I would if you want a rough idea, it's usually about 2 months. Expect to pay 2 months, and if 3 is pushing it, if they're getting really greedy, and then I've seen it as low as 1 month lately. It's quite a lot of the guys have been doing this 1 month.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a bargaining chip. Like, if it's 1 month like if you're giving like some of the guys that just moved out here said they will just pay a year in advance and they want a discount and stuff like that. So there's definitely negotiating room.
They have the exception.
It's really like, but that's definitely a bargaining chip. Don't like, I think the rule is 1 month now. The law is 1 month. Yeah, it's unless it's a private owner with no multiple properties, then he can charge more than 1 month. But I don't know if the laws went into effect quite yet, but it's gonna be 1 month. So don't pay more than 2. Definitely not more than 3. Then you know.
3.
And don't expect to get all your deposit back and that you can argue this kind of stuff. And like America, expect to pretty much have them hold on to your deposit. At least half of it, or you're gonna have to fight back and push back hard to get that deposit back.
Chris, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but Vietnamese women can be a bit dangerous in my experience.
I agree. Ask any Vietnamese guy, and they have this saying. All my Vietnamese friends tell me, the smaller the girl, the bigger the knife. That's what they say. That's what the Vietnamese say amongst themselves.
That is what you like, huh? Have you guys went to Krabi yet?
I think it's exciting, but yes, notice I'm not with a Vietnamese girl. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, just for a play with the Vietnamese girls. Thai friends, I know for you, Korea is overrated. Really?
I don't think Khao Yai is overrated. But
he's Thai friend, so Thai people think Khao Yai is overrated.
Really?
But it depends. It depends.
It really depends. In my opinion, it was the best mountain resort that we went to. Like, a lot of people go to Chiang Mai because they want like a mountainy resort kind of thing. But it's not relaxing. It's more of a touristy mountain area, right?
But
I still have to go to Chiang Rai. I haven't been to Chiang Rai, but I hear that place is really good.
My Chinese friends, she have a free accommodation in Chiang Mai right now. Like
Chiang Mai or Rai?
Chiang Mai.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I want to go there because she's invite me for free stay.
Can I go? Wait, is it a free condo that she's not using or?
No, free hotel, of course. It's very nice hotel, like 7,000-8,000 baht per night.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
And then she gets a accommodation because she's going and you're going together, or it's just like there?
Of course she's going, that's why.
Ah.
And then she has a free accommodation in Koh Samet right now. Of course in Bangkok.
Koh Samet?
Samet.
Koh Samet's not in Bangkok. What are you talking about?
Koh Samet is not Bangkok, but Chiang Mai is not Bangkok too. But she's expanding her business right now. Anyway. First thing to do my first Thailand visit. First thing to do my first Thailand visit.
Everyone has different. This one's tough.
It depends. What is your purpose of visit?
Yeah.
Okay, if you like to experience Thai culture, okay, you can visit the Grand Palace. You will see the nice temples. If you want to eat, if you are the foodies, you can go to eat any food at like a street market, night market. Even they have like nice 5-4 Michelin star restaurants here, I guess. Yeah, and these are not that expensive compared to those Michelin star in Japan. I don't know in the States, but yeah, you can enjoy the food. If you want to enjoy those natural environment.
let's just say it all depends on your budget.
Yeah.
I mean,
budget, your preference.
basically everything is at a lower price. So it's like I don't discount people who come out here for luxury traveling either. If you can afford luxury traveling, it's gonna be a lot cheaper than doing that elsewhere.
Yes.
And you'll find the accommodations a lot cheaper and better. Like, you know, when we're traveling through Taiwan, as much as we like that country, the accommodations always sucked compared for the amount of money you pay. Same as Korea and everywhere else. So if you, it's like, you know, it's like I've had a lot of resort life back in the States, but I've done that, so it's not a big deal to me. But there are people out there who haven't done a lot of resort stuff, and you know, it's always good to try something new, right? So if you're into the resort stuff, people do resort stuff, and it's gonna be more expensive, but if you have the budget for it, go for it.
Yeah.
But if you wanna, like, you know, as people say, experience the real Thailand. I mean, you can go up to Isan and stuff. That's what everyone keeps saying. Isan is a real Thailand. Go for it. More power to you. You can also go down to Suratani. That's probably more real. Like that's that's real.
It's not that really.
I'm not saying it's real, like real as in it's like gangster. Like even the Thai people like are afraid to go down there sometimes. Like whenever I talk to my business clients, and then they have to go down there because they have to do a survey with the oil fields or something. Even the local Thais are afraid to go down to Suratani. So you can check it out. I mean, go down to the real dangerous areas, or I mean, I'm not saying Isan is dangerous. Or just go down to very local areas. Then go for it. As far as like the sights to see, though, it's like there are gonna be people who are gonna gravitate towards the islands, and then there's people that gravitate towards the mountains. So if you're like from me, you're from California, then you're seeing a lot. I mean, it's like, I'll be honest with you, the beaches aren't better than Mexico or even California. The beaches, like beaches, I think California and Mexico are better. Like the beaches themselves. As far as like if you get an overhead view, like if you see like the travel vloggers, the drone shots of the mountains like coming out of the sea and stuff, that's pretty cool actually. I would go to Krabi if you want to see that. But as far as like the beaches, yeah. I mean, if you're coming from like England and stuff though, Europe,
country.
and you don't have great beaches, then and you just want to like relax at the beach, a very local beach for a while, and like have that local feel, go like eat at the street markets. You know, I personally like Koh Chang because I think it's very local. But it does require a 6-hour like bus drive, which a lot of people don't want to take. So then you can always, you know, you can go somewhere convenient like Pattaya, which actually is very underrated for their beaches. Some of the beaches there are really nice. If you just, you know, detour out of the Pattaya area, like go further south and stuff, the beaches are really nice. Or, you know, a lot of people like to go to Hua Hin. But if you're going to go all the way to Hua Hin because it's very inconvenient to travel there and stuff, I say might as well just go to Phuket or Koh Samui, you know. You could go to Koh Lipe. It's like
from my experience, those remote island, like a Phuket, Krabi, Samui, maybe it's not for me. It's not remote island because you can go by like airplane. It's quite easily, you know. There's a place that you can only reach by the boat, where they have super clear sand and water, and then those beaches are like exceptional to me. To Phuket, Koh Chang, Krabi, Samui is like to me actually. Anyway,
you know, a lot of people say they're disappointed though because Thailand, like tourism, like goes up exponentially here, and what used to be pristine and crystal clear 5 years ago is like super touristy now.
Or Thomas said Krabi is awesome, pristine and chill. Highly recommended.
Krabi? Yeah, I think Krabi. You know, all of my friends coming from the States always go to Phuket. But Phuket, as we showed you in that other vlog, is just for resort. I wouldn't even travel. It's like it's just overpriced.
You have more option to stay. I mean,
yeah, Krabi is beautiful. I mean, people like the idea. They think it's in the middle of an island, so it's more pristine and stuff. No, it's super touristy. It's overdeveloped. Krabi, however, even though it's in the mainland, and you guys, if you do the island hopping and stuff, it's gonna be the same islands because Phuket's here and Krabi's here, and the islands are in between them. So you do the same island hopping trips, except you pay like half the price as if you were leaving from Phuket, right?
From Krabi is closer to the...
You pay half the price compared to Phuket. So Krabi is half the price. Yeah. And that's excluding even transportation costs, because from your hotel to the pier is sometimes even more expensive than the island hopping tour ticket prices, because they have the taxi mafia there. So
all the island have taxi mafia. It's taxi
Krabi doesn't. Yeah, Krabi's fine.
Okay,
I went like 2 years ago. You take a shuttle bus to the main Krabi area. It was like 150 baht, $5. And then I rented a motorcycle there, but you could even walk to the pier that everyone is. We went to Ao Nang Beach. That's a popular area. But it's like it's not as overdeveloped as the walking street area and the main beach area in Phuket. Ao Nang is still relatively very underdeveloped, you know? So you'll still feel very local there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's my and the Tiger Cave temple and the other natural like sites there in Krabi, I think they're far more interesting than Phuket. Phuket had like the most touristy areas, like the tiger. A lot of people like to go to the tiger temple, right? Where they drug the tigers and then you take selfies with them. It's very like touristy actually. It's not. There's nothing very natural about it, in my opinion. But I will tell you, the resorts are nice because the resorts are really nice, and it's a good price. And there's no shame in just going there to enjoy the resorts.
Okay. He said Kauko seems to be getting a fair bit of publicity on my Facebook feed.
Kauko?
Kauko. Plan to visit and fill us in on it.
What is that smaller island off of Koh Chang?
Kokut?
Kokut.
Komat and Kokut.
Yeah, so if you go to Koh Chang, you can take a boat and go to this
even.
even.
Kauko. It's not that.
Yeah, it's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to Kauko before. It's really nice place. I have some picture, I guess, from Kauko. Yeah. It's a mountain area.
Can I be a devil's advocate and recommend you guys go to Sri Lanka if you want to go to?
You're not talking about Thailand anymore.
Yeah.
That is betrayal. This is betrayal to Thailand. You don't do that.
I'm not betraying. I'm just being honest. If you want to see nature, we really liked our Sri Lanka trip. Yeah.
These are the country is very low still. It's not really open.
It's raw, but it's not like raw like Cambodia. Like people are super friendly. You feel super safe.
What do you mean grow like Cambodia?
Sri Lanka.
No, you say it's
Cambodia is very raw. Like people are aggressive. You have to always argue with like the tuk-tuk drivers on getting a good fare.
I don't know. I didn't have that experience when I went
in
there
Cambodia.
10 years ago. 10 years ago, people aren't like that.
10 years ago, Cambodia, I have no idea how it was.
But or something, 20 or something, whenever they.
Cambodia is very raw.
Anyways.
It's very raw.
Kauko is a good place. I'm sure you're gonna like it. They have a camping area. At nighttime you can stay, but it's really cool at nighttime. So I need a hot shower. No, I cannot stay there. In the end, I just end up staying at the hotel. Are you having a hot, spicy, original KFC?
It's spicy.
Going to Thailand my first time in the I'm nervous. Can I I can never understand people who go for original flavor KFC Kimi. You guys are great putting up with all of our abuse. Hot and spicy is the only way to eat KFC chicken.
Mayu's not even telling me the abusive stuff. She filters it by talking about only the positive.
Vegan thing.
What vegan thing?
Vegan thing. In like they are talking about the vegan stuff. Okay, we will go back to talk about it because I'm just reading it right now.
Whenever we talk about food, we always end up talking about vegan stuff.
Chris, say I have to run. I go make the show better. See
Huh?
you next time.
He's gonna make the show better?
Alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yeah, he's going to run.
Okay.
To go to alcohol.
Alright.
What nice about the beaches are that it's easy to find relatively deserted beaches, but the tourist areas absolutely suck. Yeah, that's true.
You know, let's see, why, if you want to go to beachy, why do people come to Thailand? Let me talk about why people come to Thailand.
Because Thai tourism authority sells Thailand as a beachy, beautiful country.
No.
The
The beaches are nice here, but okay, if you want very natural, pristine beaches, I actually don't think Thailand is the best. If you just want very natural, pristine anything, I don't think Thailand is the best. Although there are areas, I'm recollecting my trips to Vietnam and Sri Lanka, and they're much more natural. If you're looking for like historical like sites, monuments, nothing is gonna beat Angkor Wat in Cambodia. I mean, after I went to Angkor Wat in Cambodia, I sort of like, when I go to a temple, it's just like, oh, another temple. Nothing will compare to Angkor Wat. It just puts to shame every other temple out there, right? But why do people... There's a reason I'm still living out here and I love Thailand. And let me tell you why. It is a balance. It's a balance.
Yes.
So a lot of people come out here because they're interested in maybe living here or staying here long term. And when you're... And it's like... I don't know. If you've never been out to Asia and you have this fantasy of backpacking and walking around barefoot in dreadlocks and stuff like that, actually maybe Thailand is still good because, you know, it's like it's a gateway. It's a gateway drug to Asia, I guess. Some people really, really like very pristine natural stuff, but to me it's like, when you get food poisoning and stuff like that, because that's gonna happen, it doesn't matter anywhere, right? You want to know that there's gonna be a pharmacy next to you, you know, where you can get diarrhea pills or whatever. Just like Thailand, everything is... You would think things are more expensive here, but it's cheaper to travel out here than Vietnam or Sri Lanka because the infrastructure is already well developed. And the infrastructure is designed not just for foreigners, because if you go to Vietnam, things are expensive because the only people that are really, really traveling are foreigners. So they charge foreigner prices for everything when you travel, right? Whereas over here, it's like half the people that are traveling almost feel like they're Thais. So you have local Thai prices, and you don't have to deal with, you know, arguing with the tuk-tuk drivers or the taxi drivers, like how much is this, how much is that, and then trying to bargain with them. Like, you don't have to do any of that. It's just pretty much set and go. I mean, you still do bargain and stuff out here, but it's less of that. Things go smoothly, and that really, really adds to the experience. So what do you do out here? I can't really give you, it's gonna be different for everybody. When I first came out here, I'll just tell you what I did. I went to Khao San Road. As much as I don't like that place now, and I sometimes don't even want to say, like, go there, I still like going there because the food is very cool. The food is good. Even though it's not very authentic Thai, it is a spectacle. You know, it's very interesting. There's nowhere else like it. And the other thing is you'll meet other newbies to Thailand, maybe, to partner up with, and then actually go out and do some of the more authentic stuff. Although you'll probably still end up in very touristy areas if you're going off of Khaosan, but there are very cheap buses and stuff like that. And I don't want to tell anybody that this is the trip you should do. You have the discovery, the process is what's the experience. That's the best part about it. Coming out here with no plan and then doing something, whatever your heart takes you. And what should you do? You should at least go to Khaosan Road once and check out all the touristy stuff, all the island hopping like trips and stuff, and even the day trips to Ayutthaya and stuff like that you can explore. But you should also hang out in Sukhumvit and go to the main Siam malls and go to like, maybe Tonglor and stuff and see if, this kind of city life, kind of hipster kind of stuff, or like the hipster bars and the night scenes or even like the go-go bars and stuff, if that's right for you. And just choose your own adventure when you're out here. You really can't go too wrong in Thailand. Like, it's a different story if you're in Vietnam. I can tell you stories about Vietnam. You enter in the wrong alleyway and like, oh my gosh, I've had like very close calls there. But out here, like, things are relatively, you can just you're pretty safe. The infrastructure is there. You can't go too wrong doing this or that. It's not going to cost a lot. You end up in some weird island out in the middle of nowhere. You'll still get back relatively unscathed and not overpaying anything, So it's like a safe sandbox environment for you to explore Asia in Thailand.
It's really convenient too.
It's super convenient.
I never seen that so much like 7-Eleven every corner in the country except Japan.
One of the reasons in my vlogs, I really go over costs and how to do this and that. And the reason I do that is not because you need it, but I do it mainly just to show you how easy and cheap it is to do it, so that you get over your fear of coming out here, and then you just come out and do it yourself. Does that make sense? I don't do it because you need it, but I know what you're thinking because I've been in that position in America, like thinking, oh my gosh, if I go out there, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna like spend so much money. I'm gonna come back completely broke. My life is gonna be ruined. I'm gonna fall behind on my mortgage and all that. I don't believe what my other friends say. How could it be $500 to like travel out here for a whole month and party and drink all night and meet all these girls and stuff like that? And like I could never imagine that.
You cannot do that with 500.
I did it with 500.
Uh-uh.
I've done it with 500. Yeah. I mean, you can't be a pushover though, but I'm just saying, maybe you can't. But you'll see, like, I go over these details, not because you need the details, but I want, like, a person that's new, like, that's never been to Thailand, doesn't have an idea in their heads, or doubting what other people are saying, to really see it done. And then, like, go, oh my gosh, is that cheap? So, but you really don't need my guidance. Once you come out here, it's quite easy to figure things out. It's very touristy friendly. Yeah. So just come out here, and my recommendation for what you should do is don't have an agenda for what you should do, and just do whatever you feel like. That's one of the, it's like, I think that is the greatest experience that Thailand offers. Whereas other countries, even though it might be more natural, the sites might be better, it does require a lot more planning, because you can get screwed if you, like, let's say you go to Burma. Like, we're planning a trip to Myanmar and stuff, and it's just, like, the trains don't leave unless it's full, and if it's not full, it doesn't leave, and then if you take a bus or whatever, then you're paying like 3-4 times the price. Like, and you need to pre-book the tickets for this or that. Like, it gets very complex. But in Thailand, the infrastructure is so good, there's so many people utilizing it, that you don't even need to plan. You can just like show up here and just have a beer with somebody and go, oh yeah, that sounds cool, okay, I'll go there. And then you won't have much problem finding a bus over there for like $15 or $10, At most, when you get ripped off, you get ripped off like $3, $4. Like, in hindsight, I think about it, and I was like shopping around all these travel agencies when I first came here to save like 50 baht or 100 baht, and I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, that was only $3. It wasn't worth the 1 or 2 hours that I'm shopping around to save $1, $2, $3. You know? Seriously, that's what it is. Because, like, oh, this VIP bus from this tour travel agency from here to Ko Chang is 600 baht. But this other one, oh, I remember they're charging 450 baht. You know what? I'm going to shop around. Maybe there's another one that sells it cheaper than 450 baht. And I'll go around for like another hour and then, you know, and then I find one for 400 baht. But I realize theirs is a mini bus. And I'm like, I'll just take the VIP bus for 450 baht. You know, it's like, that's that. I mean, although that is part of the fun and adventure. Like for me, like for most people it won't be fun. But for me it is. Because I'm like, I'm curious about these things. I want to know what the lowest price is. That's part of the adventure for me. And I guess that's why, like, I'm a pretty informative, good vlogger, because I'm very OCD about these things. Most other people wouldn't shop around for that, and they wouldn't know what the lowest price is, you know? But I am. And luckily Mayu is patient enough to deal with these antics, so you guys have the benefit of knowing, you know, this kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, you're only gonna spend an extra $2-3, guys. And some people feel like really ripped off when they hear, oh, what? You came here for only 400? What? It's a whole 150. It's not $150, guys. That's actually only like $3-4. So, yeah, it's like we get very, how do you say it? We get very stingy when we're out here, because we start thinking in Thai prices. But for most of you guys, it's not a big deal. So you can't go too wrong. If you do it the way I do it, though, you'll probably save an extra $3-4.
Lanon is a nice place to visit. The Cambodia shocked me. I was not prepared for the undeveloped roads.
Yeah, they're dodging cows on dirt roads. But I heard now, you know, when I went 2 years ago, they were really developing the highway. Now it should be really nice. Maybe even better than Thailand.
Okay. Philippines are best for beaches. Yeah,
Oh.
I wanna go.
Yes. Natural beaches. Oh my gosh, Philippines. Palawan. Oh, those they're amazing. Those beaches over there.
Last time I was in Vietnam 2011, highway speed was 35 mph. Was it speed slow?
That's pretty slow. 35 miles per hour on the highway?
Mine is sleepy now. Ha ha ha.
I wouldn't know, because I always took the sleeping buses when I was in Vietnam, so I was sleeping through the whole trip.
So spot on about why I love Thailand, the dynamic balance of all. As I tell people, Thailand has everything for everyone at every stage of life. Single, married, family, or young etc. Yeah, that's true. You can be whatever you want to be in Thailand.
Yeah, you can be a lot of things out here.
Yeah.
Not too many people are gonna judge you. Yeah.
I appreciate doing that. I agree, Ethan, and I enjoyed the experience here. Love your channel, cute couple, and great honest info. DSC Van OS. I don't know.
DSC Van Os.
Os.
Is that Dutch?
I don't know. People make the mistake of conflating the Gulf side with the Indian Ocean side beaches. They are not the same, and no one should assume they are. Yeah, they're not the same.
No, they're not the same. They're not the same, but then again, to me...
Hi, Tommy. Finally he catch our live stream.
Yeah, to me, it's not that big of a deal. Because I've been to lots of beaches. You know, it's like... It's relatively the same to me, because what's really different is if you go to a beach in Korea and compare it to, like, Mexico. That's very different. But then, beaches around here, it relatively looks the same to me.
To me, it's not the same. I can tell, like, features.
Mayu really cares, though. Like, take that with a grain of salt. if you're like Mayu, because she is like very into beaches. She's like a diver. What's your rank in the diving world or whatever?
Advanced.
She's
It's not that great. It's not that everyone can get advanced. It's just not because I dive a lot now, because I took that advanced course. They has from Holland.
Yeah, Dutch. All right.
I can't speak Thai yet. My trip coming up. Don't worry, he doesn't speak Thai, and he's here for 4 years now. No problem. No, the thing is the abuse was thing is what was that?
What?
No, there's a lot of the vegan or something they're talking about.
What are you talking?
No, the thing they were talking of the vegan restaurant, but I cannot see it anymore.
Well, there's lots of vegan restaurants. There are lots of vegan restaurants, but they're not everywhere. I mean, it's all relative. I mean, if you want to say that there's probably at least 1 or 2 vegan restaurants everywhere, but it gets old when you just go to 1 or 2, and then it gets packed, and our life doesn't revolve around eating food and preparing food. Like for example, today I wanted to go to, I was at Fortune Tower right here. You just need to walk onto the subway and go to this mall, Central, and I wanted to go there, right, to eat. But Mayu's like, we're already here. We parked our motorcycle here. I don't want to walk this 5 minutes to eat over there.
Because it was already 9.
It was already 9 o'clock, and the places are gonna close already, which is a valid argument, right?
Closing.
So I'm like, well, what are we gonna eat at Fortune? There's not much to eat at Fortune.
They also start closing.
And I'm tired already. I was out, and I'm pretty tired too. I want to go home.
Me too. That's why.
So then we're like, well, what can we eat? It's like the choices were, because it's very late, it's only fast food open. It was either KFC, this other chicken place, or McDonald's, or what was the other one that was open?
Pepper Lunch?
I think that I would have gone there. They were closing too.
Yeah.
So it's like, God, I don't think that much. I just eat whatever is there.
You said you need a.
I originally went
protein.
to this. I originally went to this other chicken place because it's like I've never been to this chicken place, and then I look at the menu and it's like, a set is 250 baht, and I'm like, huh, and why are they giving you 4 Cokes with it? This is definitely a family set for 4 people, and I'm like, although I want to try a new place, I just don't think that's worth it. I'll come back when I eat alone and try how good this chicken is. And then we walk. We're on the way up to our motorcycle, and we see KFC. We're like, let's just get this. It's like, it's some kind of protein, right? And I
will get some salad.
And then Mayu's like, oh, well, we're gonna go grocery shopping, so we'll get salad. At first we were pondering, should we do a hot pot? We should do a pot pot. But then we're both like, we don't want to wash the vegetables and prepare all this. And then we just got the KFC. And I'm sure it's probably not great for the world. I'm sure, I could have done better and better for my body by buying, something else. But I'll just be honest with you guys. I'm not a vegan, and maybe I'm a little selfish, but that's just my thought process. It's like, I'm just too tired. My life doesn't revolve around eating food. There's better things I feel like I could do with that time or energy. So, I caved into my human desires to be lazy, and I got the cheap combo set that I saw that was advertised right there for 140 baht. And that took care of lunch, and then, here we are. I mean, dinner. Yeah, it's quite simple. I don't like fuss about things too much. The thing that I do ponder a lot about is income inequality. But no one's gonna want to talk about that, taxation policy, etc., because people don't understand it. I think we tend to like, we all have something that we like, ideals that we want to stand for, etc. But I stopped talking about it because people just hate me for it, you know, because they'd rather talk about something else, some other ideal that they uphold. So yeah, I've sort of given up on it, and I'm just sort of a simple guy. I eat KFC because it's convenient. Not because I particularly like it. Not because I particularly think it's good for the environment or whatever. It's just... I just... I don't feel too guilty about it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I might in the future. I was talking to the cinematographer, though, the other day. And he said he had to... he was on a job for, like, an NGO. Like a non-profit. And he had to film like hundreds of pigs getting slaughtered, and he couldn't get himself in Cambodia. And yeah,
Did he become a vegan?
he's not a vegan. But he said if I had to slaughter cows and make food on his own, he would be a vegan, because he couldn't get himself to kill a pig like that.
There's the way.
And that's quite honest. He's honest. He's like, you know, I'll probably forget about the horrors of that couple of weeks. You know, he's probably gonna still eat it because it's convenient or it's available or whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, right? We gotta survive. You know, but if he had to do it, there's like a certain limit. That's true.
I mean, there's the way to do that, you know?
Yeah. And it's like, it's not because we believe that that's absolutely great or absolutely not good, but I think most people in this world are very simple. We're not absolutely good. We're not absolutely bad. We don't, like, consciously, like, decide, you know, what every little action we do is going to impact the world. Honestly, that is a very tough world to live in. And I will argue that anybody who wants to argue about what is consciously good for the world or not in an ultimate absolute fashion, if you have one ideal and I actually start talking to you about it, you will get very disgusted with how much I like to argue, because I can argue how much of a hypocrite you are, because the world is so big and there's so many factors that impact what is good and bad that I've just, even for me, when I, like, the older I get, the more, like, injustice I see in this world, in the different ways that happen and how we're shielded from it. I've come to just sort of accept, you know what, I'm just not gonna have kids. I'm just gonna be some simple guy that is, even if I know something, act like I don't know it, and just try to bring a bit of happiness to people. That's like, I believe that's the best we can do. Not try to tackle the world's problem, because you're not gonna convince anyone to change by arguing with them or belittling them or whatever. I just feel like if everybody just focus on trying to make other people happy, provide a bit of joy, just like keep it simple, stupid, from that is gonna come more good than a bunch of people arguing about their own ideals that they adhere to. Because for every one ideal that would make the world better, there's an exact opposite that could be argued that would make the world better. And that's probably what the issue with America is right now, and that's probably why America has, even though there's so many intellectuals, like, they can't get anything done because they're just too busy arguing to figure out what is the best way to do it, you know? And that's something I've realized by living out here in Thailand, that even if something doesn't seem...
Someone donate the money, $2.
Wow.
Your serious talk. Make the money.
I'm not sure if that's why. I'm just rambling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, guys. Like, if you come out to Thailand, that's what I've seen. People are just... They just respect you. They don't argue with you. They just try to make you happy. And...
You know.
Fun. I'm not sure. But thank you. June
Truck.
June Truck? Aw. Well, he said something. Happy to hear you enjoy Thailand. Yeah, but that's basically it. just enjoying our lives out here, and people try to be friendly. You know, I was raised to argue. God, you don't want to see me argue. I was the asshole that would always be the devil's advocate. And if you ever said anything, I would argue and belittle you and tell you how stupid you are. That was me in America.
You do something.
And I was quite good at it. I
still do it.
I still do it. Old habits don't die. But it's like I'm out here trying to fix that, because I realized that doesn't really get you too far.
It doesn't help you at all.
Even if you're right, people won't listen to you.
No one wants to listen what you say.
Yeah.
I
feel like even talking about this much right now has turned off our audience. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna talk anymore about it. But yeah, just trying to say I'm a pretty simple guy. Or maybe I'm not. Actually, I'm a pretty complicated guy.
You are.
But I'm aspiring to be a simple guy right now.
Okay, there's one guy. Khao Road, authentic food.
What is this?
LMA.
Babe, what is this?
Cream bun. If you want to see Euro trash Aussie redneck searching for authentic imitation Western pizza and a more dread rock than one you see in West in 40 years, Carson Road, where all the establishments have the same plasticized menus. Need a sweet? I agree with him though.
I do agree with that. But
it's gone.
I agree. Came out to like sell her condo and take care of business. She introduced me to a couple of these places, and they have been like my favorite restaurants and such. So yeah. And not all the people there are bad. I've met some really well-traveled travelers on just walking around Khaosan. And, you know, I'm not gonna say that there aren't that many. There's a lot of young guys that wanna, yeah, anyways. That could be true, but just try to see the positive in everything. There's something positive in Khaosan too. Let's see. Any other comments? Horrible, Ethan.
Shit. Yes.
Okay.
He loved to argue.
You should share a bread with Mayu. Actually finished one on her own without sharing with me. You see this empty plastic? I'm like, you should share with me. We got one each, and I realized that she ate all hers without.
No need to share because we got each one.
We got they had a little they sometimes have the street market types of fairs inside the mall. And this was one for 25 baht, but if you buy 4 you get 1 free, so we got 5. So we got plenty. Aw, he's so nice.
What?
Toyokatsu Sakurai.
Yep.
Your fellow Japanese is looking out for you. Where's my Korean people's looking out for me? Agree with showing kindness, but keep a small guard up because some people will see kindness as weakness. I do agree with that, but one of the reasons I really like Thailand is that it isn't.
Isn't it cute? Everyone.
It's another t-shirt to my collection.
This is Dragon Ball t-shirt.
You gotta do it in the center. I set it on center focus, that's why. So I've been eyeing this t-shirt for like a year. Almost a year. I'm not exaggerating. They had
6-7 months.
6-7 months?
Mm.
Okay. 6-7 months. But Uniqlo had this t-shirt. And what's the original price on this?
$3.90.
$3.90.
He wait until the half price.
$3.90, but how much did I buy this for? $150.
$190.
No. $190? And I said, no, there's no way I'm gonna pay $15 for a t-shirt. I'm that cheap. I said, it will be my destiny that I I will get it if it goes to... I threw out some ridiculous price at that time, which I thought was like pretty ridiculous. I'm only buying it for less than $10. So it was like $2.50. And then like, you know, a couple months later it went on sale, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until it's even lower than that.
It was $2.90. The first day was $2.90.
Yeah, and then eventually got to $1.90, and then I'm like, it's like the last size too.
Yeah, if you wait longer,
there's like they had a bunch of these, and I'm like, I know this is gonna go on sale. And then
finally he got it.
finally, there's only one left, and it was $1.90, so I got it. But I feel bad. I see this. I feel worse about buying this than like eating KFC, because it's like I have.
What do you mean? You feel bad to buying those than eating KFC? What I don't get.
I feel like it's a bigger waste to the earth sometimes. Do I really need another T-shirt? No.
Yeah, that's I'm saying.
I don't.
That's
But
what
cotton is relatively biodegradable. But I mean, I'm adding to this industry. God, the other day I was reading an article about how the fashion industry is so wasteful.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's relatively, the fashion industry is really wasteful. I mean, it's like, I feel personally that it's more wasteful than, you know, the meat industry per se. This is what I'm saying, like, and I'm like, I don't really want to buy it, but then, sorry guys, caved in. Another human emotional thing. But how could you say no to this cool Dragon Ball t-shirt? It is the first episode ever, the first page of the first episode, and then it has a first
cartoon page
inside page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like.
And then I justified it by saying, you know what, I'm gonna wear this, remind myself how happy and innocent this Dragon Ball Goku guy is, and every time I look at it, I'm gonna be happy, and it's gonna make me be happier on video, and then share more happiness with people, and maybe that will make up for the extra waste. But you know what, Maya can vouch for it. I never throw any of my clothes away.
I never throw it. You reuse it, or I always donate my clothes. If I get a new one,
I don't even donate it. I keep it.
I will get rid of one.
I've been saving some of the stuff that's even too small for me, and I said, Mayu, or ripped. And I'm like, Mayu, I want to make a quilt. But Mayu's like, I know you're just gonna have me make it. And I'm like, no, I would make it. I was pretty good at home economics, like sewing and stuff. Just she has a sewing machine, so she has to set it up, and I'll make a quilt. Maybe I should make a bunch of quilts and then do it as a giveaway.
Nobody wants that.
It's probably true. You guys don't want like a quilt out of my old like shorts and stuff.
Hell no.
That's true. But that's my aspiration.
I agree with showing kindness to tomorrow girl. Actually Thai but I have Japanese. Okay. You showed up before you can get it.
Hmm?
You should don't 5 before my get.
Too late. She downed one already before me. But I might tomorrow.
So I subscribe your blog for improve my English. My English to level 1. And now my English to level 1.5. Keep watching it. The Dragon Ball t-shirt
Is he one of my former students?
Naru-chan.
Oh, no.
Fated to be yours. Watch.
Yes, it was fated to be mine.
Watch.
There was one left. It was Destiny. I kept like giving myself reasons not to buy it. It's like, oh, it's like 400 baht, right? And then I'm like, I'll buy it if it's less than 300. And it goes less than 300. And then I'm like, no, I think it'll go lower. I'm gonna wait until 200, and it's still there. Like when we went today, I'm like, let's see if it's there. Maya's like, it can't be there. And then I go there and it's there.
Only one size left. Hello from Michigan. No worries, it's clear. Stop eating farm chicken unless it's free range and antibiotics free.
I agree with that. I should, but I don't want to repeat what I just said. My reasoning is, yeah, I'm just trying to keep to a simple life.
That's called hoarding.
Yes, it is. I keep repeating it. My American hoarding tendencies are still with me here. One of the benefits of having a small condo, I think I mentioned it in my video, but I'm always conscious about what I buy because I know I can't fit it in the condo.
I know you are conscious, but your action is not following your consciousness.
Mayu's a super minimalist, so relative to her, I'm still a hoarder, but compared to my previous life, when I had like...
Previous life?
Yeah, my previous life in America.
Okay.
I have changed a lot. Anyone who's known me from America could vouch for you that I'm super minimalist right now. I would... Like, that was my... Shopping was my therapy. I was one of those guys. I didn't drink myself. I didn't gamble. I had some friends who were drinkers, gamblers. What else? Some of them, like, raced their cars, their sports cars around canyons and stuff. Others was, like, girls, you know. My vice was shopping.
Hoarders are more stressed. No, because they are stressed. That's why they are hoarders, you know?
Yeah, buying something, like, gives you some kind of satisfaction.
And they hold on to it.
Yeah, it's
said,
so
"Mayu,
unhealthy.
cute.
It's
Thank
really,
you.
really, really,
Thank
really
you.
unhealthy.
Happy.
I have Mayu here to remind me. I mean, relatively limit me, but it's like, it's never gonna go away.
I don't know. When you have a shoes, there's a 4 shoes right already.
That's my work shoes, my sandals, my running shoes, and then boots.
And he was looking at the pants, work pants. Oh, apparently I think it's good. This is good for your work pants.
Babe, my work pants are literally torn. And like...
Okay, if it's torn, please get rid of it.
I can't get rid of it. I'm a hoarder. I think like, oh, even though the work pants that I wear, like a black khaki, is it? You don't call it a khaki, like a black chino. It's now gray because I washed it so much, and some areas are getting ripped in the seams.
Yeah.
But
okay. Then you can get a new replacement.
no, you don't need to. Yeah, I'll get a replacement for the work because like you should be wearing something, you know, presentable
Better,
for work.
yeah, of course.
But those pants themselves, because now they've shrunk and they sort of fit me in like this sort of, you see this, like I actually bought these pants like this, like distressed. But now those once pristine pants look distressed, and I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't throw it away. It's very comfortable. Yeah, so I'll just wear it as casual pants now. See, it gets recycled.
Random question, but have you both ever considered keeping the pets in your condo? I want to get the pets, but if consider of having some animals in the room, make it maybe smell, make the noise, and then you're gonna travel for long.
Trust me, we have considered getting a pet, and Mayu would get a pet, and like every time and this is like every time is like all the time.
Every
time is all the time when she's looking at those cute like videos of squirrels. Animals. Like she had a squirrel face, but lately she went back to the cat face. Animals, then it's like a battle of reminding ourselves why we can't have pets. Otherwise we would have it in a heartbeat. We give ourselves reasons not to have it. Yeah.
No, first of all, this condo not allowed to have a pet.
You're not. So. You can't have goldfishes and stuff like that though.
Fluffy animals, furry one, mammals.
Mammals. We even consider getting a hamster. I think you can't have hamsters.
They have a pit bull in a corner. I can pet him, but he doesn't say anything.
We have sort of, started to attach ourselves to like our stuffed animals. I kid you not. I kid you not. Like, you know, I used to have a pug. I used to have a papillon. I even had cats. I mean, I grew up with like 7 German Shepherds in Africa. Like, I've had pets all my life. So I know my feelings towards a pet, like a live, living creature. And the other day Mayu, like, really likes her stuffed animals. Sometimes I feel like she takes better care of Gasper than I did with my dog. Like, she's always washing it and talking to it. I'm not making this.
I'm not talking
I can't
to
make
him
it up.
constantly.
No, you talk to it. Oh, my Gasper, what are you doing, Gasper? And like, she treats it like a real pet. And like, it gets infectious. Then now I start looking at these pets as, I mean, these, see, I'm getting confused now.
What?
I'm looking at these stuffed animals like they're real live animals. And I found myself having similar emotions for these stuffed animals as I did for like my live pets.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, oh, give me Gasper. Gasper wants daddy, you know, and then I'll be throwing it up. It's like, I'm training him to be like muscular. Who's the other guy? There's a electric guy that she got from, what's his name? Moomin's friend. And I'm like,
I have him over 20 years. That's why.
I'm like, what is this thing? Why'd you bring it from Japan? What is it even supposed to be? It's just like a white little fluff.
I will show you.
With wings. I'm like,
no, he doesn't have a wing. He has a arm, short arm. That's so funny.
I'm like, what is this? And she's really, really fond of this guy. And she even you took apart my pillow or something to get the stuffing out of it, didn't you?
What?
The inside, the filling was mine.
This is not your thing.
Oh no,
I brought for myself.
No, but the thing I washed my underwear in. This thing. You stole it.
This is mine. Oh,
This
mine.
thing.
I never steal any item from
Oh,
you.
now you forgot.
No, this is mine. I bought it from Japan, Daiso. Because I'm washing him. This is himself. And they have something inside.
She's so attached to this
So cute.
that I'm having to like treat it like a real living creature to like spite
Don't
her.
grab him,
I said he needs a real daddy.
Ghost pillow.
And yeah, it looks like a ghost, right? It's supposed to be some electricity thing. So because it's electricity, I said he's gonna man up. He doesn't deserve to be with you. And I'm going to raise him like a real Spartan kid. I renamed him. What's his original name?
I don't know the English name.
It doesn't matter now.
Very long.
You're a bad girl. I mean, mama.
Nyoro Nyoro.
So
Nyoro is a Japanese name.
I've renamed him to Raiden.
Raiden.
You know, like Mortal Kombat. Like, because he is a god. I want him to be the god of lightning to be able to fight. So, man, this is probably sounding like BS. Oh my gosh, I think it's doing face detect on this. It is focusing on it. Seriously. This is the issue. Like, sometimes you'll see this camera off focus because the face detect doesn't recognize my face as a face for some reason. I have a very strange looking face. Alright. Keep going, Mayu. We need to hear you talk. I'm just rambling on about our...
Thomas said Mayu is channeling her inner pet desire to stuff toy.
She is.
Better get her the real pet soon. That white wormy stuffed toy looks so cute. Yeah, he's cute.
This one, it was free. Wait. He's got
Looks like a pea.
Huh?
It doesn't look like pea. Ghost pillow.
They're about the same size.
Ghost beanie. Yeah, I thought he's bigger.
Huh?
But
Yeah, it's the same size if they sit down.
But I have him over the how many years? I mean, I was like, maybe 20 years, more than 20 years. So.
My mom literally threw away my stuffed animal that I liked. Because I liked it so much. And then she said it scared her when she looked at it because it had plastic eyes, like, and then, like, drawn eyes on it. But that circular plastic part, it started to get faded and the eyes started... But I still liked it. And then...
Is that like any like animal?
And she didn't want to wash it. So then one day, she didn't even ask me. And then she just threw it away. And I said, where is it? She said, I threw it away. And I'm like, where? And I'm getting all mad. And then she's like, the garbage man already took it. I knew you'd look for it. So I threw it away on the day the garbage man's going to get it. She's like, heartless mother of mine.
Yeah, I never heard that kind of story.
Yeah, that's
sad.
It is sad. So my attached stuffed animals are gone.
They're talking about you're talking about a pet to the dolls right now. Tall dolls, soft toys.
Huh?
Because we were talking about pets first, right?
Yeah.
But you changed the subject that you start talking to those stuffed animals because she really wants a pet or something. And now
Yeah, she really does want pets.
But the other day I sent you the.
I mean, these dolls are quite convenient. I mean, I've realized that you can share the same affection for stuffed animals and inanimate objects and get the same kind of feeling back because at the end of the day, I mean, it's just it's all in your head, right? Like, dogs do help you though. They like guard you and stuff like that, but stuffed animals don't.
Puppet show.
Stuffed animals don't have the disadvantage of, you don't have to feed them. You can leave them and then go on vacation.
You can even take him with you on vacation.
If they get dirty, it's easy to wash them.
Yeah, they don't hate the bathing.
They don't smell. You don't have to clean up after their poo. Low maintenance.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've gone crazy hanging out with Maya. Now I actually really, really see these as like living creatures when I look at them. Look,
yeah.
it's cute, snappy.
Where you want to go next plan?
So many places I want to go. The way I travel is we don't really say this is where I'm going and go. We find whatever time we have, and then we look for the cheapest tickets amongst the many different places we want. Because I want to go everywhere. So, and it depends on the season. What's cheaper in that season? Like, even though I want to go to Japan, I wouldn't go to Tokyo in the summer. It's too hot.
It is.
Like that. So, whatever just sort of shows up. Until, I would love to be in a situation where I'm making a lot of money on YouTube and I can like afford to go
everywhere.
That's not gonna happen. We just sort of have to go. Beggars can't be choosers. We go where, we can go. Because we can afford it.
Within our budget. Yes. That is what it is. What's your favorite street food in Thailand?
Favorite street food? It's tough to say.
I like Mukbang.
What's moving?
Mukbang is the pork skewer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Mukbang is easy, fast.
There's a lot of delicious street foods. So if you're saying the most delicious, that'll be hard. But if you ask us what is the street food we end up like, what is our go-to street food that we end up getting all the time is the pork skewers with the sticky rice, because you'll see them everywhere and you really can't go too wrong with it. They all taste the same.
Similar.
They're all cheap. It fills you up. You got protein and carb, and it's easy to hold. It's like a sandwich. You just eat it real fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been 3 hours, I guess.
3 hours?
Yeah, because we start at 10.
Oh, wow.
Now it's 1 a.m. I gotta work tomorrow. He's the behind of the editing schedule, so he has to edit
Yeah,
a
guys.
video.
Yeah, trying to edit 2 vlogs a week, film 2 vlogs a week. What do you guys think about the idea? What do you guys think an interview series, interviewing expats and maybe mostly expats, I'm thinking, expats and locals living out here would be more interesting? Or do you think these guides, these neighborhood guides, are more interesting? I'm really I told you guys I met this cinematographer the other day. He reached out to me because he saw one of my videos, and he's been out here for over a decade, and he said he could relate to me. So I was talking to him, and then at the time I didn't really give it too much thought, but something he said, I've been like thinking about it. It's like, what direction do you see your channel going?
Okay.
Yeah, like what do you have planned for the future? And I have a lot of short-term videos I want to do. Like, I have lots of ideas. I just don't have time to do them. So I think at that time when I was talking to him, I was mainly talking about how I plan on growing my channel and maybe get to a point where I can just make videos full-time so I could finish these ideas. But after that conversation, I was thinking about it. It's like, I should probably set some short-term goals too. You know, instead of taking setting such a lofty short-term goal, just like a short-term goal of where channel's going. And the last time I thought about it, I wanted to do the neighborhood guides. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and see if this is something that you like. I'm also currently thinking about doing an interview series. And like almost do it documentary style, where I interview someone and then follow their life and then put that in as B-roll and show like a person's life out here. I don't know. Would you guys be more interested in that, or do you like the interview series? And if you do like the documentary, like interviewing people, asking them questions like, why'd you move out to Thailand? What makes it? Because everyone's answer is going to be different. You see, I don't want to only share my point of view. I want to share other people's point of views as well. Because Thailand is, like I keep saying something, it's like Thailand is different for everybody, you know? And I want to show different aspects. So I was thinking about doing that. So if that's interesting, let me know. If you think I should still keep doing the neighborhood series, because there's still tons of neighborhoods I want to cover, let me know. And if you think you would want to be interviewed and don't mind talking about very personal aspects of your life or your thoughts or your aspirations or reasons for coming out here, let me know as well. I think I can even like censor the face, although I prefer not to, because that's just a lot of work and I need to be doing 2 vlogs a week. So if you're one of those people, like an expat or even like a local, actually it would be more interesting if you're a local Thai person and you don't mind me interviewing you, asking you questions about your life, how you live out here, and then following you around for a whole day and filming you and what you do, then also comment and let me know. Quite busy with the existing stuff that I shot, getting it uploaded, but I will keep it in mind. Like, a lot of people contact me and I said I'll do a video with them, and I haven't contacted them or have done these things because I'm so like busy. But I haven't forgotten, it's just like, and I tell all of them I'll definitely contact you when I'm ready to do it, and trust me, I will do it. Like, I know there is I think his name is Jay something International. contacted me like 2 months ago, and it's not that I haven't forgotten. I still plan on doing a video, a neighborhood guide of En Route with him. It's just nothing has taken me to En Route lately. I've been busy dealing with the registration, like household registration issues and all sorts of other stuff, and guests coming in, friends coming, subscriber meetups that I really didn't have time. But yeah, definitely let me know if you are one of those people that are living out here and you don't mind being interviewed and me following you around and making a vlog about you. Kimmy from Pets to Soft Toys. Sean Yu. Hey, Sean Yu. Are you the Sean Yu I know but you just changed your profile picture? Hypothetically, if I'm spending a month in Thailand, should I have a stationary hotel or Airbnb and commute or visit different cities and spend the week at a time in different places? Sean, this all depends. I've had some subscribers come out and they've gotten an Airbnb for a month because they're only interested in knowing how it is living out here and they want to experience that. And if that's your case, then do that. If you aren't even sure you want to live in Bangkok, you're not sure you want the city life, or you just want to get an overall idea of Thailand and the different areas and regions, then travel. I really can't say. I'll have to refer back to my original comment, which is the best thing about Thailand is the journey itself. I don't like to tell people what to do because everyone's gonna have different preferences. What's your favorites, your food in Thailand? Should I learn to ride a motorbike before heading to Thailand or just pick it up when I'm there? Oh my gosh. Whatever I say is gonna get trolled on.
And for your safety, better learn before you come out here.
Yes, if money and time is not an issue, do it in the safety and, you know, relative knowingness of your home country. Learn how to drive and etc. You know, if you can afford to take a, you know, $2,000-$3,000 like road hazard accident course, you know, those, I mean I would love to do one. Like they like spray water all over the pavement and make you actually really like slip and stuff like that. If you can, definitely do it. I highly recommend it. But I just got lucky because I was out here and then some other expat said when I went, the first time I drove a scooter out here was in Koh Chang. And I've driven motorcycles, I've snowboarded, I have a relatively good balance, bicycles. And it was so scary that the idea of driving a scooter in Thailand, but he was an expat out here and he lived in Koh Chang and he said, you know, you gotta get one. You're not gonna, you know, ride behind me all the time. And, you know, he said it's not dangerous. Well, I mean, I'm just this kid, this expat guy who's 50 years old. So, I'm like, okay. And then he said he'll show me, like, all the dangers, like, what not to do, etc. So he told me how to drive a scooter. That was my driving course. But, I could still be a lot better. But what I did was, you know, I just would rent a motorcycle and drive around areas that there are, like, really no cars. And then after, like, doing this just on my trips, like my backpacking trips, like to Vietnam and stuff like that, for about 2 years, I felt relatively comfortable enough where I said maybe I should get a scooter to drive down like 100 meters down to the grocery store here. And then after I got the motorcycle, the rest is history. It's like later on I just felt very comfortable in it. So then, you know, I started driving, which is probably not what you should do, but then again, what I did was probably a lot safer than what most other people do out here, which, not most other, but what I see a lot of other people do out here, and which I definitely don't recommend. Whenever you go to these, like, very touristy backpacker types of places, you'll always see guys with broken arms and legs. And I always ask them how it happened. I have never once heard that they broke an arm or a leg on a scooter because some local hit him or some crazy driver hit him or something. It is always, I was drunk driving back and I wiped out. So by himself, on the middle of the road. It's like 80% like that, you know. And it's usually not like some local hitting them. It's like always sometimes it involves like alcohol and driving around, like. So yeah, that's definitely not how I recommend you do it either. Maybe it's because I've been in car accidents before in California that I take driving very, very, very seriously, and I'm very scared, you know, so I drive really slow. Let's see. Any promotion? Puppet show. Buy 2 get 1. Let's see. I love it. Interview series. Oh, okay. All right. If Jack says so. Yeah, if Jack says so. Why not do a 3 or 4 part series, mix of different types of interviews, then see what kind of feedback you get and how you feel. That's probably what I will do. Yes, thank you. I think the neighborhood series would be a good differentiation point for you. Haven't seen anyone focus on doing that in YouTube for Bangkok yet. Yeah, I haven't really seen it either, and that's what sort of gave me the idea. Yes, profile pics of YouTube is different. Oh. Okay. Sean, if I'm remembering correctly, then you must be the Sean, retired army vet, right? Yes. Cool. Thanks for hopping on, buddy. All right. Oh man, we had so many people commenting. Yeah. Oh, and another subscriber just messaged me. He said he booked his trip to Thailand. Cool. Tequila. John's like tequila. Patron Silver. Ethan seems drunk. Did I miss anything? I think I pretty much got everything. Interview all the hotties, audience will grow. Actually, I was gonna, one of the people I plan on interviewing is, remember my friend Orn? P-On? Huh? Yeah, one of my good Thai friends. She's very smart. I think she's pretty. And,
in the past you said something.
Huh?
Not a comment, but it's okay.
I think she is. I was gonna interview her, and then go the most eligible bachelorette in Thailand was gonna be my title of that video. The point of doing such an interview is not just because it's a girl and I want people to click on it, but I just thought it would be good to interview like a normal girl out here who's hardworking, you know, and just sort of show to my audiences what kind of girl you should aspire to try to meet out here and not settle for less, because it sort of baffles me as someone who's been out here, and you know, over the years, not because I'm like any better than anybody, but just if you're out here for a long time, you'll meet many different kinds of girls, more than if you weren't out here for a long time. And it baffles me a lot why a lot of people tend to settle for less than what they should accept, you know? So I wanted to interview like, yeah, I'm not just necessarily hot, but just like a normal, hardworking, good girl that I think you should probably have, if you are going to have a girlfriend, have as a girlfriend. So maybe that will give an idea to my viewers, like what kind of girls you should be dating, you know? Girl that pays for everything herself, has a good head on her shoulders, hardworking, makes good investment decisions, you know, things like that. So yes, that's definitely in the books, but it's the hard thing about that is these people are shy. It takes a special personality to expose like your thoughts and your personal life on the internet for anybody to see. I take it for granted because I'm already YouTubing. But I even know that even amongst my normal friends, I'm one of those kinds of people that don't have a filter, and I relatively don't care what other people think about me. Although I mean, no one doesn't not care about what other people think, but relative to my friends and most average people, I understand that I don't care what other people think about me. Not that I don't care, relative to them. So, you know, a lot of Thai girls are shy, so they're not gonna want, like, it'll be hard to find a girl to agree to come, even though I know how they are in real life, you know? So that's the problem. That's the problem with these interview series. Finding a person who is okay talking about very intimate personal questions in front of the camera. Actually, I actually asked one of the girls, like a Korean girl that I know, before she went back to Korea to be interviewed. I tried to convince her so much because I thought it would be interesting to see a perspective of why a girl would want to live in this particular neighborhood, and then also introduce that neighborhood and also talk about why she would want to go back to Korea. You know, I thought that would be interesting even for a Westerner because what's better than to hear from a Korean comparing Korea to Thailand, you know? Because a lot of people want to know why I'm not living in Korea, why I'm out in Thailand. And she has like a different perspective, and she's a girl, so the benefits to living in Thailand are completely different than me. And she's decided, although she really, really likes Thailand, she ultimately has to go back to Korea. And why? Like I wanted to really interview her too, but I could tell you what she said, but then you guys might not believe me, you know? Well, I mean, I'm sure they will. No, I know what she said. I asked her all these questions. And I said, why don't we just do it on camera? She's like, no, I can't. It's like, my face is not pretty, or I didn't do makeup. I'm like, your face is pretty. What the heck? It's like, I can't do it. So I've sort of given up on the interview ideas. So that's why I've been doing the neighborhood guides. But I really... It's like, I watched how to make... like a videography masterclass by Philip Bloom, and he focuses a lot on making documentary type of videos and interviewing people, interviewing skills and stuff, even though it's like a masterclass on videography. And I was like inspired to make one of those. I feel like I look at these interviews, you know, I was about to say this in the beginning. One of my aspirations to making videos is not because... One of it, yeah, the overall idea is I want to introduce Thailand. Not only just Thailand, but Asia. Like, stepping outside your box and seeing something different and living out here. I really want to show that. With a Western mentality, right? What we're thinking, all the preconceptions we have, and try to break that as I have been broken. Like, these preconceptions have been broken for me. I want to show that, you know, perspective on YouTube and tell a story of that. And tell us, and not, it's like, this story is ongoing. I'm not a complete guy. I'm not a complete expat and some expert now. Everybody is still going through this process of changing and growing, you know, out here. But I also wanted to document that process and maybe look back and see how my thought process has changed as well, you know? And document it. I thought it would be helpful for people. But a huge part of the aspiration for making videos is, like I said, I'm a very like pessimistic, negative guy. sometimes. And then I see other people do these interviews, and I see other people like do videos, and I just feel like that's not correct. Why doesn't this person ask this, you know? Why it's like that. And I mean, I'm sure there's viewers that watch my videos and go, "You're skewing the perspective to your, you know, ideals, etc." But instead of complaining, I wanted to tell you my story, how I see, you know, the world with this. Even though I'm showing other people's story, it's gonna impact it, the questions I asked them, etc. And I wanted to do it as unbiased as I could. That's ultimately what I want to do. Although, I always say there's never an unbiased opinion. There's gonna be some kind of a bias, but I feel like I can be more unbiased and represent a truer picture and a story of the expat life out here. So, yeah, it's like I see these videos and I'm like, I think I can shoot it better. I can make it more interesting. I can ask more in-depth questions. I can make the video even technically better from like a videography point of view, not just some cheap like phone. And you know, I want to make it I want to make it look cinematic. Like that's one of my key driving factors for this channel. So I don't know why I even said that, but yeah, that's why I really want to do an interview series. I watched a masterclass on making video, and I've been studying film a bit, and then I'm like, I want to incorporate what I learned and try to make like something that even BBC would think is
Vlog.
pretty freaking good. Who knows? Maybe it would be so good I can get hired, and then I can really travel the world and then have the budget to interview even more interesting people, or show you more interesting places, or tell you more interesting stories. That's ultimately what I want to do. That's my long-term aspirations and goals. So please click the bell button. I'm gonna say it again before we start. Click the bell button for notifications. If you really like these live streams, by the way, if you go on our streaming channel, we do it every week. You won't see any that I've done for the Patreons on there, because all the streams I take them down after about a day or so. Because usually I lose subscribers from doing these streams because I'm probably too frank and honest and offend people. So I don't really keep it up there, you know. I try to, because ultimately I'm not here to like argue and be this person that I am right now on the stream, and try to be analytical and stuff like that. It's like I want to present material in a more consumable manner for the masses, so they get, you know, the general message that I have, which is you should enjoy life, have fun, you know, have a bit of courage to come out here or travel. Just like that. Just simple enough. And I know a lot of people complain that I don't critique Thailand enough, but I just feel like there's too much critiquing of Thailand, that I want to be that voice that sort of balances it out. Because even with the influence I have with my small channel, and me being positive, I really don't think the general idea of Thailand is positive enough. You know, I think it's too negative. So that's why I do it the way I do. But even when I do start critiquing it, I want to definitely build up enough goodwill from my audience. And I hope you guys feel that I really, really like Thailand. And nothing I do on this channel is really to hurt it, because ultimately I'm living here because I really love it and I only want the best for it. And if I do critique it or whatever, it would be with a mindset that I'm hoping that critique would improve it, you know? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just I know a lot of people comment about that, but honestly, I am being completely honest with you in saying that I'm really happy with my life out here. You know, it's not perfect, but I've never been happier, you know. So, anyways, let's see. Do I have any last comments? Ooh, wow, so many comments. Just popping in to say hi. Ooh, what's up, Martian? I haven't talked to you for a while. Plan a hidden camera before you interview her. No. Oh man, that would be really bad. Make P-on your first interview. Okay, tell us how you really feel. Seeing Mayu fold the t-shirt can tell she's waifu material. She definitely is waifu material. I am very lucky. Go for it, Ethan. I really like urban gorilla videoing styles. What is urban gorilla videoing styles? Jeez, Jack, I sometimes feel you're more hipster than I am, and I know you're definitely older than I am. Ethan, thank you for being you. Oh, I appreciate it. That really means a lot, because I'd be lying if I say I wasn't really sure about myself. You know, everyone has insecurities. What kind of visa you have now? Jeez, you have to watch my other videos. I talk about this so much. I'm gonna be mean and make you watch them, because it's gonna help my channel grow. I'll give you a clue. I work here. All right. See you soon, bro. Yeah. What's best? You're supposed to have been back already. Where your condo? Ramen 9. Yes, I live in Ramen 9. PewDiePew. What the fuck? PewDiePew. Haha. Alright. Anyways, ongoing meme. There's a meme? Alright, anyways. Yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the live stream. I will probably keep this stream up for another... I'm not sure if I'll keep it up too long, because it's going to take away from my views of the new vlog I just uploaded. So I'll probably take it off very soon. So if you want to watch it from the beginning, watch it. If you like our live streams, check out our gaming channel, which I'm going to be changing the name to Stream Asia. I do live streams every week, and you can turn on the bell notification. It'll notify you when I'm on live. Usually I'm doing it late, like around this time, 10. And usually it will be like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It will probably never be over the weekends, because I'm very tired working with my other full-time job out here. So, well, part-time job. Yeah. Anything else? I keep saying this. I sound like a broken record, but I already have 2 videos edited for the Taiwan series. I will probably start releasing it publicly on my travel channel as well. So I was very sad to see that 30-40% of the people said they like all my content and like my travel videos, but I only have 90 subscribers on my travel channel. So I've been discouraged and not been really doing much with the travel channel. So if you happen to like my travel videos and you're listening now, please subscribe to my travel channel as well and turn on the bell notification. Alright guys, whatever the case, I appreciate all the encouragement I'm getting on here, and thank you so much. I am really undeserving of your support. Who am I? Just this little guy. Such a normal, average guy. So, yeah. Mayu's taking a shower. She can't do the spill, but I'll see you guys. Saturday, for sure, with a new vlog about a music concert, but it's gonna be more about the youth of Thailand. You'll understand it once you watch that video. Okay, bye.